Good morning, Kuna and Sweet Pea. How are you today? I wish that I could do. Hi, Boo Masuma baby, Italian girl. I'm wondering how I get my YouTube channel. Kuna, you should be helping me. I have my channel. Oh, it's live. There we go. Amanda Panda, Iris, Jody. Sweet Pea, the picture freaks you out. It's for Lynn. She's having surgery tomorrow, so I figured let's poke fun of her today. Sadly, I don't know how long it's going to take her to recover. Hey, MZ. Anybody is willing to come up is more than welcome. Good morning, Canadian girl. How are you today? Hakuna, where are you? Good morning, Georgette. Do I see you here? Oh, the refrigerator repairman is here. That's okay. September, how are you today? CP, I might do the surgery. If the surgeon doesn't show up, I could always fill in. I have no problem with that. You know that. How is everybody doing though? How is hey Jersey Cat? How was everybody's night? Yeah, Jody's been around for a while. I don't I don't understand. I couldn't remember what channel it was that was saying, "Oh, is she real?" Grits is here. Why am I not seeing everybody? I don't see. Oh, guess Grits. Good morning, Grits. Oh, right, Circle Jerk. It was Circle Jerk. I was like, what? I know that name. Wonder where Lynn is. Oh, that's right. She has a thing called JOB. September, are you at work? Bonjour. Sweet Pea has the biggest energy I've ever seen. Jersey Cat, you want to come up? And there goes Grits with her. Hello, everybody. Makes me look bad. I can't do it. I can't say hello to everybody. It's just too much. Sweet Pea, what are you doing today? Are you going to Theme Park City? I don't know. I wish I was going to Disney today.
Hi.
Who's this? Ah, there she is. How are you today?
I'm good. I have
Oh, is that baby
the
waking up?
baby here. Yeah, well, the repair guy's here. And then my husband called me at like 7:30 to tell me that he was in an accident this morning.
Oh
It's just been
no.
one hell of a day. He's okay. He was in his big truck, so he's okay. The woman who hit him, like her car's messed up, and I guess she hurt her knee, but she's okay.
Oh my goodness. That's really, you hate that phone call right in the morning. It's the worst.
Right? Yeah, he's on his way to New Jersey, of course.
Oh, it's in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. And what's wrong with your refrigerator?
I don't know. The freezer was still working, but the refrigerator wasn't chilling. So
So you get it fixed. Tara fixes the freezer and the refrigerator so it doesn't work, so I can get a new one. I tamper it.
yeah, well, we still rent. So once we move to Alabama, we're gonna buy, but where we're at now, we never wanted
Oh,
to buy here.
you
So
don't own it.
yeah. So when I contacted the rental office, the management company, they told me to call this other, or they had this other people call me and set up an appointment. So they said he was just gonna be here to like assess it, like do a bid. And if I guess if it costs more to fix it than what it would to replace it, then they would just replace it. But I'm really kind of hoping that he just fixes it. We have a mini fridge in our room, so it's not a big deal. Like we have enough space in there to hold a server, but
I bought a mini fridge for my daughter
mhm.
for college. Good morning, Sue Bug. Um, it was up to, I would say, my waist, and it had a freezer door and then a refrigerator door. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
really a mini refrigerator.
ours doesn't have the freezer door, but we have two chest freezers, so we don't really need the extra freezer
And I
space.
don't have one of those. I have nowhere to store them. I don't. I have no basement.
I
Oh,
don't know,
good
ours are in
morning,
the kitchen.
MJ, you
Go ahead,
sweetheart.
buddy. He's really curious about the man in the house because he's only used to like his daddy or big brother being here.
Right.
So he keeps on wanting to go check the guy out, and I'm like, let the man work in peace.
Amanda Panda, my email is on my about page. I could tell you how to make a refrigerator, a stove. I could tell you how to break it all. And nobody will be able to know that you broke it.
Tara is a professional breaker of things.
This is how you get new stuff. 14 years, that's a long time. She was really holding out there for a long time. 2 regular and 2 minis here. Where do you put them, Jersey Cat? Where do you
My
put
mom
all this?
has stand-up freezers in her sheds.
In your shed?
My mom does, yeah. Come on, buddy.
It gets too cold here for that.
It gets cold here too.
What do you
but
say?
he said, "Where's Dada?"
Oh.
Because he's like, "There's a guy in my house. Where's my daddy?"
Oh my God. She took Quentin's memorial from the front yard to the backyard.
They
That
said
woman,
that they thought so. That was gonna happen.
oh my, that woman is something else. I gotta tell you.
It's sick, is what it is.
Makes me a little bit choked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
this is no
absolutely.
longer about the baby. She's made it a feud. And it's just horrible. Hey, same
Callie.
shit.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I forgot to mute. My kids will not leave this man alone.
Well, he's somebody new.
Yeah.
That's when they remind me of little puppies. Like anybody new in the house, they gotta run to them.
Callie said she heard the refrigerator working, so that would be good. We
This
go
morning,
through milk like it's going out of style, so only being able to
yeah,
have
you
1
do.
gallon at a
Sure.
time has been crappy this last couple days, but it's been about a week. And my husband was gonna look at it, and he was like, "You know what? I don't have time. Just call the rental office." Like the 6 years that we've lived here, we've never had to call them for anything because he can do pretty much anything.
That's
He
your
fixes it. Hmm.
That's your mistake. I'd make the landlord do everything.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I just don't want to bug them because the houses are older. All the other ones have been redone because they bought it out after we already lived here. Well, pretty much everybody else has already moved out except for the ones directly next to us. So all the houses but our two have
Uh-huh.
been completely redone on the inside.
My goodness.
So
My goodness.
yeah. Little crazy baby, come here.
Bug says this morning protesters got there. Right where they were standing is cut up raw fish, guts, heads, and onion all over.
What is wrong with that lady?
I now would just clean it up and say, "Thanks for lunch."
That's
How about they
littering though, isn't
barbecue it?
it?
Let them barbecue it.
Ew. Barbecue it and then have somebody act like they're a DoorDasher and take it to Billy Joe. Because you know she took all their DoorDash food yesterday.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, Marissa was pissed. Marissa's Patreon sent food and beer, and they took it to the house, and Billy Joe kept it all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Marissa told
Well,
them like if
nobody
they do
said
that today,
killing her class here. Nobody ever did.
right?
Oh, I just love his voice.
Do you want to go to New York?
Oh,
You want to
I
go
will
be a
teach him
Staten
in a
Island
minute.
baby? Or no, not Staten Island. Shit, Long Island baby.
No, not Staten Island.
Do you want to be a Long Island baby?
Tell him it's the beach.
Miss Tara lives right by the beach.
He said,
See,
"Oh,
Callie did. Sir. I know you know how to open the door. That doesn't mean that you should. You're not allowed to go outside by yourself. Let me lock it.
I have a pool."
She has a pool. And she has a little girl.
And you would be the only little one, so you would get treated like a king and a queen.
Right? How did you unlock the door? Yeah. Oh god, now this baby knows how to
Hey,
unlock the door
messages.
and open it.
Thank you for coming. You're not new here because we all know you. So you're not new.
Oh yeah, I shared your link with a bunch of them last night. I told everybody to come hang out at Paris.
We're just going to let him do the stream one day. And whatever he wants to say, he can.
Really? You know what he likes to say? Like this morning, he come downstairs and he heard the guy working on the refrigerator and he looks over and he goes, "Oh shit."
I love that. That was my first words together was, "Oh shit." And the other one was, "I'll kick your ass."
Oh my god. Wasn't it somebody in here who said that if somebody came to their house, I'd beat them up or something? I forget.
Hey, Lindsay. Did you
Somebody's
like your
3-year-old. Where's Lynn
your,
at? Get up here, Lynn.
live just for you?
Why is there...
So, ICU store heard somebody say things are going to get fishy. Oh my goodness. Hi, Glamour.
Yeah, they're just awful people. I mean, you'd almost have to be, right, to do the crap that they've been doing.
Why can't you get in through StreamYard?
I can't either, so I can on one device, but not the other.
Wait a minute. Something's got to be wrong because I'm in StreamYard right now.
Yeah, so your stream popped up on one device, but not the other, and I'm signed into the same account on both devices, so it doesn't make any sense. I wonder if I can answer the email on both devices.
Don't bother him. What does he want?
He wants to try to run outside.
No. Can't do that.
Exactly.
Can't do that. Yes, I'll drop you a link. I don't understand. Maybe it's just them today. I had a hard time making the stream. Grab toys for him. Message just says.
Oh, I have toys.
Give him candy.
Tablets.
Give him candy.
He's not
I know
a
it's
big
early,
candy
but
baby. He just wants to go outside, and that's fine. But we can't just leave the repair guy in our house.
Hello, my beautiful girls. Thank you. How sweet. Thank you. I didn't even know. I was on the phone with the CPAP company because they're stupid. So I didn't even know you were live. I was like, oh, she's live. Oops.
sorry.
Oh, sorry. That's okay.
To you.
Huh?
I wanted to get it on you only.
Aw.
About you.
Thank you, honey. How you feeling? You okay?
You know when you have that buzz from a headache?
Yes.
That's what I'm feeling.
Oh, no. You sound a little funny today, actually. You don't sound yourself. Your voice sounds a little funny to me today.
My head is like a little buzzing.
Oh, that's weird. That's so weird.
I have an echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Glamour.
Oh,
I do. All right. I'll take
oh wait, hold on. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I had YouTube still open.
Oh.
No echo. Is it better? Guys, I'm sorry, everybody.
Well,
that's my fault.
Glamour hears it. I don't hear it.
Oh, she still hears it? I closed out YouTube.
It's gone, she said.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, that was my fault.
Hi, Katie Mason.
So being that I did not come in through StreamYard, I can't see chat and the panel at the same time. So, here we go again. What's that?
You can if you mute it on your phone.
Yeah, I have to mute. And then bounce back and forth. It's just I don't want to.
So give us a topic.
Oh, there we go.
Give us a topic today.
Give you a topic.
even chat. Let's take a topic. Let's, you guys are going to be talking about it, so you might as well offer.
Okay, so what does well, you made the title about me, so I guess did you already tell them
No, I
what the
didn't.
surgery is? You did not.
I didn't
Okay,
tell them
well,
that you're getting your boobs enlarged. I did.
yes, I am, guys. Don't be jealous. I'm getting a little lift and tuck, and listen, I wish I was. I wish it was that simple. So, um, I'm not gonna make everybody be like, "Oh my God, what's going on? What is she having done?" So I have, as you all know, I have kidney stones because you all know I had kidney stone surgery a few months ago, and because I get them chronically because I have a bad parathyroid, and so that has to be removed. And so that's tomorrow, and I'm a little nervous because it's in my neck. You know, so yeah, that's what's going on. Thank you, everybody. I see all the prayers. I appreciate you. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. How's everybody else? What's going on today? Anything?
I know, not much. The
No.
daughter's right. The Parkland shooter victim impact statements are just heartbreaking.
Oh my God, I can't take it. It's horrible. It's really horrible.
At some point, but I think they should just say no.
Oh my God. Vestiges has something on their mind.
Well,
I was going to bed, but my creative mind started working. Okay.
Vestiges. How about, have you seen Don?
Don? Oh. Isn't Don Wells?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Breege. Hi, everybody that I missed in chat. I'm sorry, I wasn't here for the hellos.
He's out there with zero emotion. Oh,
Oh, that's horrible. I can't
it's all
believe
the
it.
computer stuff. Come on.
I'm really so sorry about the dinging of the bell. Oh my God.
Reminds us of Monica's.
Oh my God, it's so bad. It's really so bad. My God, I'm so sorry. And
Yes, I'm waiting for him to pop on YouTube too. How long do you think it would be before he pops on YouTube? I say within.
I wonder if there's terms, if there's any. Well, I mean, could there be any terms to his release? Like maybe he's not supposed to, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't either, but it was a thought. Oh, so did everyone watch the shenanigans last night? God, I watched it rewatched it this morning. I didn't see any of it last night, but I saw it this morning.
No, is
Crazy.
that the one that sent the person over to the protesters?
Yeah. What in the world? Yeah.
Yeah, Vestiges is probably going to be night and day. We're going to see somebody that we're not expecting.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably very true.
But is he going to stay sober in that house? I don't know.
Right. So how long has he been out? Do we even know if he's still sober?
That's a good question. I mean, you would hope that after not having access to substances for that amount of time that you wouldn't do it anymore, but an addictive mind, I suppose, would not think that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, I mean, every addiction is different, but
Right.
like my biological father would be behind bars for like 5 years and then come out and start using again. So it all just depends on the person. And
yeah,
if Candace is still using, then
he will be too, because he's going to fall right back into the pattern if he's with her. I mean, is he with her?
right.
Like, where is she?
I believe so.
I'm sure somebody has told him.
I mean, yeah,
She went on a live and said she wasn't in love with him anymore, like right after he went to jail.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, whoa, that was a
Oh,
lot. I was like, oh no.
oh, that was a barrel that they had on fire. I think.
Oh, it was. Oh my
Like
gosh.
he put like, listen, Tara's not from the South, so forgive me. I know there's a name for it. When you burn something in a barrel, like
Rubbish. Rubbish. Is that what they call it? Rubbish. Is that what you're talking about?
they called it something else. And
Oh,
I guess somebody called the police.
oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know what it's not a bonfire. Yeah, I guess it is a
A
bonfire
burn
in
barrel?
a metal container, but it's high. It's not like on the
Yeah,
floor,
it's like a 55-gallon oil drum.
and that's what he was
Yeah,
burning. And I guess somebody called the police and said that
that's
there was
crazy.
a fire.
Oh my God. Well, you know that people are going to be on the lookout and they're going to call for anything and everything now just because. I think that's just the way it's going to be. Um, and can I just say that
Oh, Boomer Suma Baby got it. It's a burn
what
barrel.
burn
I
barrel?
just
That's it.
said that,
That's what I
crazy.
heard.
I said rubbish.
Burn barrel. That's what I heard.
Burn barrel. Yep.
So apparently there's supposed to be a clown sent to the protesters
Oh my gosh. I
to
heard that
protest
too.
the protest, I think. But like, what is that helping?
It's not.
And they have permission to sit on the front lawn.
They
Oh my
do.
God.
Yeah, so a mockery again. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
and Lynn, she took the memorial and put it in the backyard.
What?
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me? They'll have to put up a well. They put manure all over the front lawn too,
Oh,
all over
Tara,
by
tell her
his
about the
memorial.
fish.
But that was
Fish?
somebody else's tent. That was, that's but
Oh my
possession,
God.
right, is 90% of the law.
Well, yeah, you put it on somebody's property, I guess. You know.
Yeah, Tara,
Oh,
tell
I'd
her
like
about
to
the
burn
fish. She didn't
cardboard.
hear the fish part.
Somebody put fish heads, onions, guts, all
Oh
where the
God.
protesters stand.
Are you serious? That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. So now what are they gonna do?
I'd clean it up and
Oh, gross.
barbecue it and say,
Oof.
"Lunch is served."
Oh, wow. I wonder who put it there.
No, let's guess.
Well, yeah, but you know,
You
or
think
is it
about
a disgruntled neighbor? I mean, is it a neighbor that's pissed off, or is it them?
I don't know.
Not either.
I don't know if she came back last night.
I don't either. I know Mallory left around, I want to say it was around, well, probably around 10 o'clock.
Oh, she left.
Yeah. But she, not for good, just for the night, I think. And she told the rest of them to, not overdo it, like get some rest.
Yeah, I heard she's in rehab too. But
Who, Leilani?
yeah, I don't really.
Oh,
Breeze, I get what you're saying. I don't think some of these people that are protesting out there are doing any good. But in the same token, I honestly believe there's enough to throw her ass in jail, and it
I
really
think
should
so
be
too.
taken to the police department and things like that. I don't think that like I don't think they maybe protesting somewhere else. Glad I heard that too. I heard somebody on a live say, I won't say it, but I heard somebody on a live say, call the cops with such false accusations that's going to really start pissing off the cops.
Oh, sweet pea, honey, no, I am not washing dishes. I am at work. I know, at work on YouTube. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Smells fishy, so we can gather who did it. Oh no. If everything we're told is right, it was said that she did this and she doesn't remember. So I agree with you. They have to get out of her whatever they can. And I don't believe now that we have the other people intervening, is it going to go right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be. She now has learned the dirty way.
Yes. Yep. I agree. I agree with that.
Just this poor baby. I can't imagine.
It's terrible. Yes, of the light, she has a channel. Isn't that great?
What's a channel?
You do.
Oh.
Of the light. It says, Tara, you have a channel. Congratulations.
How are you, of the light?
Isn't this great? I love it.
I don't know. I just can't. All I do know is if it was my daughter, she'd be hairless and she'd be sitting on the police steps asking them to take her because I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and oh gosh, I forgot what I was going to say. You know, typical Lynn.
Oh yes, Julia Leet. Yes, of the light. That's who she is.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hello, of the light. I wondered where you were. Honestly. Right. Can I just say, can I just say that Jody, I saw how you were treated yesterday, and I would just like to apologize to you. I mean, I didn't do it, and nobody here did it, but I would just like to apologize for how rudely you were treated.
I don't know if she's still here, but it's the truth. It was. My headache was blaring yesterday, and I was like, oh God, I wish I could. I couldn't even I couldn't even look at the phone because that's how bad my head was.
Yeah, you poor honey. I know exactly I know exactly how that feels. It's horrible.
Yes, Jody, you, honey.
Yes, you, Jody.
Well, listen, of the light, you're good here.
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah,
no,
that was awful last night.
Yeah, it was terrible, Jody. And of the light, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Oh my gosh. Really? Mm-mm. Well, I'm glad to see you back.
Yeah, real life shouldn't be happening to anybody. It's so
Yeah.
messed up.
No, it should not be happening to anyone. It's terrible.
I mean, everybody wanted to make a problem between me and of the light, and
Really? Why?
I just wouldn't let it happen. I was like, no way.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Hold on, guys.
They called her children. Ugh. Sorry. That's crazy. As far as this channel, you're welcome until you make yourself not welcome.
Precisely. We're nice people here.
Hakuna was talking to Cracking Asses this morning. I
Oh,
give her
really?
regards. How is Cracking Asses? I haven't watched him in a
Thank you,
while.
Breach. You're thinking of Cracking Cases. Cracking Asses is the one that comes in
Right.
chat.
You did talk to Kraken Asses, Sakuna? Is she okay?
No, Breach was saying that she talked to Cracking Asses because I saw Breach in a
Oh.
chat early this morning and I asked her to please pass along my love and prayers.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, same here, Breach. Please. Please tell when you speak to her again, please tell her that we all love her and we're thinking about her.
She's lonely. Oh.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
That's a lot to consume.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yes, of the light. But being somebody that was so generous and for it to flip flop back on you is terrible. Who else
So
was
what did
last
everybody else do last night? Oh, I was in we did a watch thing last night.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sakuna was like, yeah.
Nobody told me.
Well, we did. I wasn't going to tell you anything, honey. You were sick with your head.
Oh, yes.
And I don't mean sick in the head. I mean you were sick with your head.
Sick in the head. That's okay.
Poor Tara. Felt so bad last night. Oh my God.
I literally just laid in the dark.
The baby's yelling at me because I won't let
Oh
him
my
go
God, you
outside.
poor. I know. Oh,
I'm sitting here guarding the
MJ.
door so he can't get out. And he says, "Stop! Stop!"
I remember those days, Hakuna, and I miss them.
I don't believe the person who you were generous to was the one doing this to you. I don't. Hi, Jane Ivy.
What?
Right?
Wait, what happened here?
I'm not sure who did it to of the light, but I don't think it was the person that she was generous to. I think other people jumped on that bandwagon. That would be a great cover up.
Oh, hi, Jane Ivy. I mean, I would really hope that that's not the case, because that would be really like, wow.
Oh, it was?
Oh, no. Seriously?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God, me too. Wow.
And we can say straight up here now, We had no idea.
No, none. Oh my God.
We had no idea that you even talked to her.
No.
It's
Because let me tell you what,
upsetting too.
had I known, I would have not let that happen. But we didn't know.
Oh, good. Get the police involved. That's what needs to be done.
Holy cow.
What was that? His little strawberry again?
Sure what it sounded like.
He's really mad at me because I won't let him go outside in his pajamas.
No pajamas outside.
Right, he has little footy pajamas on, so he's gonna go outside and tear them up.
Yeah.
He's real curious about this repairman, though. Like he keeps
You
going
have
out
a
just staring
repairman?
at him from
Why
our
do you have a repairman?
refrigerator. Yeah.
Oh,
So like if somebody called me and said, "Is your refrigerator running?" The last couple of days I would have said no.
no.
You should get
Oh
him his
no.
little tools and let him fix something else.
Oh my God. Listen, my son literally, from the time he was not even 2, and he would take everything apart. And I would ask him, buddy, why are you doing that? And he would say, put together. Like he was telling me that he was taking it apart so he could put it back together. Well, guess what? He became a mechanical engineer. I should have known.
Yeah, that's cute.
I really should have known because I swear to God, he took everything apart. He would have like I'll never forget. He had like this it was like a toy tractor trailer, and it made all the noises and the engine and the horn and all that. And I turned around and look, and he literally had it all taken apart. I'm like, what are you doing? And then he sat there for hours trying to put it back together.
That's cute. That's so cute.
Oh my God.
I love when kids play. Like I love when they have that imaginary play.
Mm-hmm. Well, here was another clue. The kid always loved anything you could put together. Legos, Lincoln Logs, erector sets, any of those things, right? So one day when he was in college, he was leaving the house with this giant tub of Legos. Like I bought him one of those huge tubs of Legos back in the day that had like 1,000 pieces in it or something. I didn't even know he still had it. And he's walking out the door heading to college with it. And I'm like, what, where are you going with that? He's like, oh, he had to build something in one of his classes, and he's the only one who had anything to build with.
I had to buy Lego. I had to buy Lincoln Logs the other day.
Oh,
They were expensive.
they're expensive. Yep.
Oh, geez, Louise. Thank you, Sue Bug. Live chat reminder.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I always forget about that too.
Oh, stepping on a Lego was like seeing Jesus, I believe. You thought you were seeing Jesus soon. But yeah, my son loved the Legos, and he loved the Army Men.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. My son really never got into like the Army Men and stuff, but he did like figurines, like Power Rangers were a big thing. Power Rangers, Pokemon, Ninja Turtles, all those things. He liked all that stuff.
No, my son was into those, and he did like the Hulk and stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's funny how he never got into Star Wars or any of that. Some of the kids really got into Star Wars and stuff. Like he never got into that. Pokemon was a big thing. All the cards. I mean, in the original, like all those cards, and he had those binders with the plastic card holders, where there was pages of cards. Oh my God. I don't even know if he still has them. I would hope he does. They might be worth something today because they're the original.
Well, Legos, I'm sorry. They ended up in my Um,
Garbage.
vacuum.
Oh,
I vacuumed up so many of those suckers. I really
oh my
did.
God. And they're so expensive. I mean, they're really expensive. My grandson is into Legos, and oh my God, I can't believe how much it costs to buy a little Lego set. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Glamour, my son loves it that I have most of his toys. Really loves it.
Oh, wow. His wife wasn't happy. Yeah, I bet she wasn't. I know, right? They hurt. They are the worst when you step on them or when they're on like if it's on like a linoleum or a tile floor and you step on them, you slide. It's like a roller skate.
I would pay to see you slip on one. I'm sorry. It's just the truth.
That's messed up, Tara. I know. Oh my God. It's
Good
like
morning,
stepping on a
Sarah.
dog bone. Oh my gosh.
Now, my daughter's Barbies were my Barbies when I was little.
Oh yeah. Yep. My sister was really into Barbies. I have a bunch of original Barbies and some were collector things like there's one where she's Barbie is Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz and it has a little basket and a little Toto and all that stuff and all the other characters.
Right.
Um
Oh,
oh, we love you
Lego
too,
store
Up the
in
Light.
Springs. The Lego store in Disney Springs.
Oh, it's amazing.
I look at it and I say, that could be on your floor.
Oh my God, my son was in heaven. Heaven.
We can't go in that store now and not come out with something.
Right. Oh yeah, Subug Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Those were cards, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody remember the magic cards? And I don't mean like they were called magic and they were trading cards just like the Pokemon and stuff.
No, no, I don't remember them.
Oh my God, my cousin was real into them. I remember. Oh, and
Morning,
he's like,
Lennon. You could sell them
who
and make
came in? Robin. Oh, hi, Robin.
make money.
It's okay, Robin. I was late too. What time did you come on, Tara, that I missed it?
What did I say?
For
9:30?
God's sake. Oh God, I missed like the first 15 minutes. Oops. Not such a good co-host. I'm so sorry.
Those.
What?
Oh, she said, my daughter had a Britney Spears doll when she first became famous. When she moved out of my house, she wanted to throw it in the trash. I said, no.
Oh my God.
One day we can sell it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just show it naked and it'll go for a lot.
Yeah, I think they
I'm
were
so
all into
glad.
Pokemon, Jody.
I'm so glad Britney Spears got free.
Free Britney, the Free Britney movement. I don't know, but is she doing okay? Like, is she stable?
I think she's married now.
Oh my God, Garbage Pail
No,
Kids.
I
I
think
forgot
he
about those,
left her.
Amanda.
I think he left her.
You did? The new husband? The guy
Yeah,
she
her
married?
husband
Are you
left her, I
serious?
think. Yeah.
Oh my
Already?
God.
Yeah.
Hasn't it just been like a month or two? Oh, and her
Oh my
sister
God.
swore that the condo that she was living in was hers. No, it was Britney's and Britney sold it.
That's awesome. Oh, you know what, Amanda Panda? I'm going to Georgia this month for Thanksgiving, and I want to go to the Cabbage Patch Hospital. I heard it's amazing. I love Cabbage Patch dolls. Still do.
Bessie, is you talking about the yellow shirt one? I was like, this girl is crazy. Lock her up.
Yeah, she is a little yep, I don't think she's completely well. You know what I'm saying? So what's everybody doing today? Anybody have plans today? What's going on?
Sorry, I had to put seawater on. Um,
Oh, that's okay.
my daughter lives in Atlanta.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went off. Oh, really? Well, my son lives about 45 minutes from Atlanta, Glamma.
Oh, she
So
was
I always fly into Atlanta.
ew, yeah.
What?
She was topless.
Who was topless?
Britney Spears. Ugh.
Yeah, me too, Jane. Shh, don't tell anybody.
I have Britney Spears' outfit. Remember the one that she ripped off at the music awards for the Snake
Yes,
song
yes.
with the top hat, and I have that outfit.
You have it?
Hmm.
Hi, make people smile. Good morning, honey.
I make people smile. I'd like
Smyrna.
to thank anybody that gave my number to every single um, governor thing or whatever.
Oh, God.
I'm getting them for every state you can imagine.
Oh, wonderful.
It's okay.
That's just wonderful. It was very kind of whoever did that. Thank them very much. So, Glamma, my son's in Woodstock. So it's literally Smyrna and Woodstock are 30 minutes from each other. Yes, sweet pea, we know how badly you freak, honey. Hey, I have a question, sweet pea. Do the same rules apply in this channel as they do at the tavern? With the same, your rules. Do they still apply here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sweet pea. We will honor your rules.
Don't
And if people don't remember, you can remind them. There you go.
don't talk for me. I love
Oh,
when she gets uptight.
okay. All right. So I take it back, sweet pea. I will try to remember to honor your rules.
But why does she get to say snake, moist, or band-aids? Why does she get to say it?
It probably sounds different when she says it because she knows it's coming. When we say it, she doesn't know it's coming.
I hate typing the words. Oh boy. You don't get the word moist used all the time in Florida. The weather is hot and moist.
Oh my God, she's gonna
Rise
kill you.
up
She's
and
gonna leave. Look,
great
look.
day.
Sweet Pea is yelling at Jersey Cat now. Um. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Breege.
Take care, Glamour.
Bye, Glamma. Have a good day. Oh, bye of the light. Have a good day, honey. Love you too.
If you were making a cake, you would like that M word.
That's right.
So stop it.
Especially if it's chocolate. It's got to be the M word.
Yeah, I don't know. I have looked at her Insta. Um, I'll say it again. The girl needs a little help. I think she really does.
Yeah, I have to agree.
They say super M. That's really funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do. That's so funny. Oh man.
I really don't know because I don't bake at all. I don't like baking.
You know,
Uh-uh.
I'd rather bake than cook.
Mm-mm.
I really would rather bake than cook.
Yeah, I'd rather cook.
Yeah, no.
The only thing I make is I was gonna say moist, but I won't.
Yeah, make sure
Um,
you don't say moist.
Yeah, make sure you don't say that.
Say what?
cheesecake, pumpkin
Not,
pie.
not being mean, girls. Not being mean. Just remember, Sweet Pea, I'm the only one who wasn't mean.
Sweet Pea loves us.
Robin Lennon,
It's,
I said that too. Those cars fly down that road.
oh my God, I know.
I don't. I think the speed limit is 45.
Oh, you're funny, Sweet Pea. You better pre-made at Publix. I mean, I don't do it very often either because I don't have time. And although I think if I feel good while I'm recovering, I have to make Frank some snickerdoodles with caramel in them. I hate them, but I'll make them for him.
Yeah, that's like the peanut butter cookies I make my husband. They're not my favorite. I like the only if they have the Hershey Kisses on them. Do I like them?
Oh, my favorite are the oh, what do they call those with the you put the Hershey Kiss in the middle?
Yeah, they're like something.
Thumbprints? Are they thumbprints?
I don't know.
The one that's like a peanut butter cookie and
I
it's
thought it was a
peanut butter
peanut
cookie.
blossom.
That's it, Blossom. You said it. Peanut butter blossoms. I love those.
I make the best chocolate chip cookies. Like not the store bought dough, like homemade.
Oh, do you? Will you
Yeah, I
share the
made
recipe?
some.
My husband
It's
loves chocolate
weird.
chip.
Like I don't know how it's like I follow the recipe, but I don't. Like it's weird. I'll have to do it and see if I can match the ones that I made the one time because I made them for a potluck and the whole
Hmm.
freaking tray was gone quick as shit. And at the same like the potluck was right around one of my friend's birthday that I also worked with. So I made her her own tub and she's like, those were amazing. And I haven't been able to exactly match those, but I get pretty close.
You get close. Um, I don't know if you guys know what they are, but I make the old fashioned fig cookies, the Italian fig cookies. And it was my grandmother's recipe. And my grandmother has been, I mean, the recipe is probably my great grandmother. So it's probably from, like sometime in the 1800s.
Are those the ones with like the jam in the middle?
Well, you think it's jam, but it's not. It's fig. But yeah.
Oh.
And it's got the white dough on the outside and then it's frosted. And usually they put little sprinkles or something on the top.
Hmm.
Yeah. Not everybody likes those because if you don't like fig, you won't like them.
I don't know if I've ever had fig. My husband gets so mad at me because I'm like the pickiest person ever, right? So if I don't like the way something looks, I don't eat it. And he says that
Um,
I that gets rubbed off on my children. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty fussy too. Although I have to say, I'm getting fussier with age. There are many things that I used to eat when I was young that I would never touch now. I don't know why.
Right? Oh, when I was little, my mom got that purple ketchup, and I wouldn't eat it. And she's like,
Oh,
"It's just
gross.
ketchup," and I was like, "But it's purple. I don't want it."
Yeah, exactly. I won't. I will not. I remember when they came out with the colored ketchups, they had green, they had pink. Ugh,
Mm-hmm. It
I
just
could
looks
not.
good.
I
Dear
can't.
Lord, it doesn't have a taste.
If it doesn't, well, that's like the goldfish, those rainbow goldfish. I can't eat them. It's just weird to me that they're colored. I can't.
I can eat the colored goldfish. I can't eat the flavor blasted though.
Oh, yeah, no, those are way too
Mm-hmm.
intense. I don't know. I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't do sushi. I really don't do any fish but like shellfish. Very picky.
Um, I like certain fishes, like, I'll eat like cod or haddock, but I'm not really like, I cannot stand salmon. Hate it.
Oh no, my mom would make salmon cakes when I
I
was little, and I
love
was like,
Ugh,
I'm not.
hate it.
Ugh.
I love like crab and
salmon.
shrimp and scallops are my favorite. I do not like salmon.
Well, in my house growing up, if we didn't eat all of our dinner, then we got sent to bed. So if I saw her making salmon cakes, I said,
Oh
"Good
my
night. I'll
God.
see you tomorrow."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I never did that. I always, I never made the kids eat anything they didn't like. I used to tell them, you have to try it. If you don't like it, after you try it, then that's fine. You don't have to eat it again, but you have to at least try it. Don't say you don't like it until you try it. Hang on,
Right.
guys.
No,
I'll be
my
right
mom
back.
was crazy with it.
I love. Hi, Michelle. I love any
Hi,
kind of
Michelle.
fish except calamari. Can't do it. Squid.
I think I had that once at a restaurant. It was fried, I believe. It wasn't too
Yes.
bad. Have you had escargot?
Yes, I have.
Do you like it?
Uh-huh.
I had it on a cruise, and it was in like a garlic.
It's not as bad as people think.
Um, it wasn't bad. I couldn't get over the fact that I was eating snail. That's what the issue is. But I did taste it.
It really doesn't make a difference to me. Like, I eat mussel, I eat all that stuff. So it's so good to me. I love mussels. That's
Are those like slimy? Or am
oh, you
I?
do this oh, the salad of the fishes. Mm. That's on Christmas Eve, right, Jersey Cat?
Yeah, Robin, I don't like fish either. My mom was like, get tilapia. It's healthy for you. But she douses it in freaking butter, right? Like she drowns it in butter. And I'm like, well, mom, it's not healthy anymore at that point. And I said, in the name of it, it sounds like an STD. No, thank you.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. So my husband doesn't like tilapia. He said because they're bottom feeders. He said when he eats it, all he can taste is mud. He won't eat tilapia.
Oh God, Frank, cut it
Why
out.
does he know what mud
That's what he
tastes
says.
like? Why does he eat
I don't
mud?
know. I don't know. That's what I want to know too. He was in the service, so God only knows what he ate.
Um, I have another favorite fish that he should try. I'm gonna
Okay,
give me a minute to think of the name of it.
grouper.
No, not grouper. It's only done in like a bay or something like that. Um,
Swordfish?
uh-uh.
No, that's a saltwater fish. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Let me look.
although bay could be salty. I shouldn't say that. Maybe a bay is salty. I don't know.
Rockfish?
Nope, not rockfish. If it was rockfish, I'd know.
My
Um,
mom went bay fishing and she caught a skate. Tell me why I thought she caught like a freaking roller skate. I was like, what do you mean you caught a skate? I didn't know. There's a fish called a skate.
I
really?
was watching a TikTok video the other day, and this guy literally caught like 100-year-old lobster. Threw it back, obviously, but he caught a
Was it
100-year-old lobster.
huge?
It was huge, and it had certain characteristics that told him like how old this lobster was. He said this lobster's probably been caught by, like my grandfather, my great grandfather. He said, he gave him a fish in his claw and he threw him back in the ocean and said, "Go make more babies" or something. Like, it was cute. There was
Oh,
I didn't know, like, did you know that their eggs like cling to them? Like when they catch lobster and they flip them over, if they're pregnant, their eggs are stuck all over their belly.
no, I didn't know that. I think
I
it's
didn't either.
blue crabs that only lay eggs once in their lifetime, but when they do, it's like millions. But of
Wow.
course, a lot of them get ate up by other fish and stuff.
Animals,
so,
right? Other sea creatures.
Yeah.
So the fish is corgis.
Corgi, I like the dog.
That's a dog.
No, that's a fish
I'm gonna
too.
look it up right now. Corgi fish. Corgi fish. Oh, it has kind of a. Oh, look at that face. How cute.
It's the whitest meat you would ever get.
Len,
wonder
when
if
you
I
go
ever
to
ate corgi.
Georgia for Thanksgiving, are you going to be around the grandbabies? The ones that adore Frank?
Just I'm going to be around the granddaughter, who adores mostly men, but yes.
Okay, so can you tell Frank that while you guys are visiting during Thanksgiving, his homework is to sit down and watch Lion King with the grandbaby?
Oh well, I would love to do that, except he won't be with me. It's just me going.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then I'll have to FaceTime and do it that way.
Yeah. Right? I'll tell him
He
he has
has
to
to
watch.
watch it.
He's got to watch Lion King. I mean,
Yes.
I think he would really like that movie. Actually, I don't know why
Even if
he's
it's
never
the
seen a
live
Lion King.
action one.
I mean, I don't think I've seen the live action one, but I mean, honestly, who doesn't know Hakuna Matata? Honestly,
Well, I mean, Marissa didn't at first. I think once she realized that it clicked, but she would say Hakuna Matata. Or, I don't know, the way she said it was hilarious. I miss it actually. Because now she sings this song, but she said it very uniquely. Monica does it perfect.
listen to him. He's so cute.
Buzz! Goodness.
Buzz
Bye.
to infinity and beyond.
MJ, say to infinity and beyond. Say it. Buzz.
What would you think if you actually saw Buzz? How would you
Oh my
feel?
god, he'd probably get so excited. He's really excited now. As soon as he sees Disney Plus pop up, he gets really excited.
Aw. Monica was here yesterday. It's a little early for West Coast.
Oh yeah, is she here?
It's only
Wait.
7:30 there.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
saw her.
probably not getting the West Coasters over here. Oh yeah, no Heather, no SoCal, no Monica. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing any of the West Coasters?
Tammy, but she's not West Coast.
I think there's a lot of West Coasters.
Little Texas Tornado. There's a lot of people.
Little Texas Tornado was up late and the
Oh,
Amber channels with me. And so was Breach. We were in there watching Michelle. Oh my god, the woman's nuts. She told everybody that Amber's husband left her for a man, and Amber was explaining this to Justin because Justin went in there. And I said, "Did he leave you for Justin?" And she said, "Well, if he left me for Justin, I think I'd be okay with that. Justin seems like the type that would share." And then so Michelle said that her husband left her for a man, but that Michelle's going to F him straight again.
Oh
Like,
my!
what is wrong with this woman?
Oh my God.
I can't deal with crazy like that. I can't.
Mm-mm.
Joyce, she was in here yesterday also. Yeah. She's
Yes, she
just
was.
waiting for her surgery.
Oh, September, the Lion King play. That sounds like it'd be really fun to watch.
Yeah, I saw it. It was the worst time of my life.
What?
I took Emily. Oh, I said it. Oh my God. Um, I took my daughter to it, and now you're talking on Broadway. Two people next to us. They were the only reason I'm saying it is they were Hasidic Jews because they're not supposed to be alone on a date. Well, they were crawling all over each other. Like horrible.
And you're there with your child. Oh, wow.
Now, she was sitting directly right next to the man. I said, "This is disgusting." I went and I got the usher and I said, "You got to do something. This is a kid's play. It's not like it's just adults, and this is terrible." Okay, so intermission comes. The ushers speak to them. After intermission, they go right back at it.
What show was this, Sarah, that this happened at?
Lion King.
Lion King.
Oh my God, seriously.
And the end of
Guys,
the show, I got up.
What?
Well, I
Oh.
changed my seat with her, and at the end of the show, I got up. I said, your mother would have been disgusted with you. You're an embarrassment right now." And everybody around me started clapping. I was like, "Oh!"
I
But it
just
was
got a
only me.
message.
Only me that said something.
So Bubba, who is Quentin Simon's father. So
Oh.
he lost Quentin, and then he lost his mom last week while his dad was just killed in a hit and run accident.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. When did his
JLR
mom
posted
pass?
the
When did he lose
video.
his mom?
You know what? I don't wish
Last
this
week.
stuff on anybody.
Oh my God. So he lost Quentin and his mom when? When did he lose his mom?
Last week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how awful.
Wow.
Horrible.
That's terrible.
Now, was he a dad to him, or was he just there? I don't know.
I
Like,
don't
I don't
know.
know the dynamic on that.
Now here's the irony of all of that. He made a statement. Oh no, it wasn't him. I keep getting that confused. Never mind, ignore me. I keep getting him confused with the other father. Zane's father.
Cody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know if any of the fathers that were before had anything to do with their children. She was being sued for child support from the mother.
Uh-huh. She sure was.
Why wasn't coming from the fathers?
That's a good question. It's a very good question.
Hi, beautiful.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I got a message that said his father was hit 2 days ago. They believe, the person that's telling me.
It's very sad. I'm sorry for him.
Brett Buffington posted the press release.
Maybe that's where she's going. Huh?
Huh?
What was that?
Oh, that was my phone.
Oh. Oh, I have to.
Still trying to wake up. Hang on. Kids.
Oh. Thank you. I'll be right back. I hope you brush your teeth, SoCal. We can smell it.
Yeah, Breed, she was pissed about the daughter's picture, and I get that. I wouldn't want my child out there like that. But all Michelle does is make it worse for herself.
I thought you liked that fresh morning breath. No?
Watch it, SoCal. She's gonna send you feet pics.
Ugh. Ugh. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Michelle. It's only 7:45 here. morning, Amanda. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Hakuna. Good morning, Tara.
Good morning.
Good
Top of the
morning.
morning to you. It's raining here.
Oh my goodness, a lot of rain.
Still?
It just rained yesterday morning, and now it's raining this morning. Well, it was hailing a few minutes ago.
What?
We get really big hail here. I don't know if you guys know that. Good morning, Breeze.
It's 2:45 by Michelle. Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Sierra. Hang on.
So, Cal, I've had quite the eventful morning already, starting at 7:30.
Hakuna,
My
what'd you say?
husband I said I've had quite the eventful morning, starting at 7:30 when my husband called me to say he was in an accident.
Oh my gosh, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He was in his truck and he got hit by a car. So, like, he always tells me he's one of the safest people on the roads because he's in that big truck.
Oh yeah. Feel sorry for
So, well, she's fine. Her car is not okay, but the woman is okay. They tried to say that it was my husband's fault, but the police officer, when he got there, he stood on top of the fire truck and he said, based off of the tire marks and the fluid patterns, it was most definitely her fault, and he put that in his report.
Okay, good. Because that's his job on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
well, my husband said he heard tires screeching and then she hit. But the way that she hit, had he hit her, it would have done more damage to his truck. Whereas where she hit him, it only did damage to his tires. Like, she knocked his alignment off. But yeah, he's all good. I'll send you pictures of her car. It's messed up.
Okay.
Well, as long as nobody's injured, that really is what matters.
Good
Well,
morning,
she went in
Canadian.
the ambulance with
Hey,
a hurt knee, but yeah.
Good
Sorry.
morning,
Go ahead with your morning.
same shit. Good morning. Yeah, the most important thing is no one was hurt, and if everybody has insurance.
Well, his insurance, we have our own insurance, and then he's also covered by his employer. I don't know exactly where the accident was. I just know that he was on his way to New Jersey. He said he was on 95, but it's like where 695 and 95 it turns. I
Merge.
don't know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So maybe he just got off of 695 and was on 95. I don't know. He said he was like back and forth for a good bit.
Good morning, Mean Joyce.
Good morning, Mean Joyce.
Yeah. I got her first today.
I'm sorry, SoCal. Good morning. I had you muted because I was unfortunately dealing with a business situation. But good morning.
Good top of the morning to you.
She was selling a Slurpee.
Yes, I was selling a Slurpee. Sorry.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I know, right? I mean, honestly.
Better than what you were selling last week.
I mean,
Jesus. Yeah.
not supposed to tell.
I didn't say what it was.
Good Lord.
Have fun,
Good
Joyce.
Lord.
Have fun. Walk for me.
Good morning, Jane Ivy.
So, Cal, did you hear what Quentin's grandmother did?
I was just trying to wake up, and I was scrolling through the posts, and I saw that she moved the memorial to the backyard. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Well, last night she put manure around it, is what Justin was saying. And then today, where the protesters stand, when they first got there, they realized that it's full of like fish heads and guts and onions and all kinds of nasty stuff.
Heck.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Sally.
it's I heard that last night there was a delivery for the protesters that she took.
Mm-hmm.
It was alcohol. Good morning, Shelley.
Yeah, Robin, we were just talking about that. It's
Good morning,
crazy,
everybody.
right? That poor guy. He lost. I don't know if he has any other children or if he has any siblings or anything, but he basically lost like his whole family in
That's
a
so
month's
sad.
time.
That's
Yeah,
really
and
sad.
My goodness.
someone posted that as their post on their community post that was very odd that his grandfather died yesterday and then a grandmother or something died a couple days ago or something. I don't know. That it was weird that everybody was dying.
Well, he died in an accident, right? It wasn't like.
He got struck and killed by a car. I mean,
Yeah,
that could be an accident. That could not be an accident.
Oh, geez. Oh, I'm leaving that to the detectives. I don't want to know.
Well, I mean, said some protesters, if they didn't move, they will in a few days. Good morning, make people smile.
What's funny is these people keep throwing these threats out on live YouTube. They're going to get themselves in trouble.
Isn't that littering though?
Yeah, it's
And then all they're
ridiculous.
doing is they're gonna bring a bunch of flies and crap to their own
Oh,
neighborhood.
it's disgusting. Rodents and I could vomit thinking
Right.
about it. It's just disgusting. Who behaves like that? Honestly, it's really repulsive.
It was in news, the whole story.
Let me
Oh
see
my-
if I can find it. What is his name?
I'm not
His
sure.
name is his name is Quentin's grandfather. That's his name.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez Louise.
She said that Brett Bennington, I think was the name. Hold on, let me get back to it. Where is it? Brett Buffington posted the press release, but I don't know who Brett Buffington is.
He's from News Nation, I think.
Oh, okay.
And they like to strike.
Yeah, no, I was just saying if anybody wanted to go and see it.
Lynn, girls praying for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love you all. I'll be fine.
Cat
Thank you,
and my
Canadian
dog
girl.
are fighting.
What?
Oh, guys, how much fun would it be to do like a gingerbread house contest?
Oh, that would be fun.
To
Right?
do what?
A gingerbread house contest.
Yeah, I need to know when so I can go buy
Oh my
one.
gosh,
I am
I
never
am-
doing a gingerbread house contest. I'll be the judge. 'Cause
I'm
gonna tell you-
terrible at them. Mine won't stay together.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm terrible,
Use hot glue.
I mean, I could
Use
try,
hot
but
glue to keep them together, and then
hot
just
glue.
decorate it.
How come
You
every
don't
time
eat
I open
it.
the box, they're all cracked?
Well, that's
So
true.
then hot glue
Nobody
them
eats
back
them.
together.
I know, right? They are
But
always
look, we can do
cracked.
2 categories. We can do adult made and child made.
Yes.
That'd be so cute. Maybe I'd even let MJ do one of his own. You want to do a gingerbread house, buddy? Or it could be like anything gingerbread. So, they have all different ones now. Like MJ, I'd probably just give him like a gingerbread man and let him go to town.
You could do a
Yeah,
train.
right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I bet you there's people that actually make their own gingerbread and like do crazy freaking.
Oh, yeah, I bet there is.
I bet you there's a Harry Potter gingerbread castle somewhere.
All
I'm
right,
sure
let's
there
see.
is. Let me tell you.
Good morning.
Disney has gingerbread you could never think of in their lobbies. Carousels, just amazing.
Oh, here we go. Castle. Mario Castle.
Yeah, they sell the Mario Castle at Walmart.
Build it yourself. Super Mario Gingerbread Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Mini Village. Christmas Mini Village. Oh, that would be for Kim. Where's Kim?
my mom's best friend, when she was alive, she made insane gingerbread houses. I was like, how the heck?
I
First off,
mean,
how do you have the patience for it? Second off, how does everything not just fall off of it?
I'm not that talented.
Right.
Oh, they have a holiday camper. If anybody's into camping, they have a camper.
Yeah, no, not me.
There you go, SoCal. You can do the camper.
Pickup truck. Wilton build it yourself gingerbread pickup truck decorating kit.
Oh, that would be fun.
I mean, I just Googled, Candyland Holiday House.
Hmm.
They have, yeah, I
Here's
just
my
Googled
gingerbread house.
gingerbread.
You guys like it?
That would be. Oh, you
Nice.
should have
That's
saved that
perfect,
picture for the
SoCal. I
contest.
love it. I love it.
So
Yes,
Thanks.
you need to
Thanks.
do that.
I worked
What
really
was the
hard.
seasoning that you had in there? Was that nutmeg or something?
It was
It was
ginger.
ginger.
Because it's a
Ginger.
gingerbread
It was
house.
ginger? Okay.
Ginger and bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it, but most people don't have ginger. I definitely do not have ginger. I hate
That
it.
would win the most witty.
Yes,
Like,
it would.
Yes. I'm going to win this
Yes,
contest.
it would.
best Googled picture.
Oh my God. What's this one? This is another camper kit. Oh, they have holiday tree gingerbread cookie kit. It's cute. Now that's cute. I
So
like that a lot.
it says that they believe he had a flat tire and was walking back to his home when the crash happened. But it was a
Oh
hit and
my
run.
God.
And
Oh my
this
God,
was
that's
a
horrible.
release on November 2nd. Let's see. When did it happen? It says that they believe he was struck sometime between 5:30 a.m. and when he was discovered.
Oh my God. Which was when?
The second, so yesterday he was discovered at 7:20 a.m.
So wait a minute. Was it the same day? Or like
Yeah,
24 hours later? Oh, okay. I
they
was gonna
found him
say,
the
oh my
same
God.
day. Yeah, he was in the road.
Jesus, that's horrible. Oh my God.
I have
Oh,
Melissa's Facebook page. It says,
who's Melissa?
prayers for my husband Joey, Bubba Moss, and Catherine. This is awful, and we hope they find whoever drove away.
Oh my God.
To say that my family has been through this past month would be an understatement. So much heartbreak and sadness. So let me start off by saying, please pray for Bubba and Nicole. Losing baby Quentin, their mom, Brandy, and now their dad, Uncle Henry, all within a month, is a lot more than one person could handle.
Oh my God.
Let them handle it alone. This morning, my uncle was struck by a vehicle. The person did not stop. Uncle Henry was one of a kind, and he and my daddy were two peas in a pod. I know it's hard for my daddy, whether he'll admit it or not, because they were more than brothers. They were absolutely the best of friends. Uncle Henry has been there for me my whole life. And Saturday, he kissed me on the head and gave me a hug, asked me about the baby, and I went out to eat with him and the family at a Mexican place. I'm so glad I did. We talked about how he took me hunting, how he'd eat anything except opossum. I'm with him. And now he needed a haircut. He told
Oh
me I
my
have
God.
more gray hair these days. I will always love you. It's very sad.
That's very sad. Oh my God. How
Oh,
tragic.
sweetie, we're talking about Quentin's father's father. So he lost Quentin a month ago. His mother passed last week, and then his dad was just killed in a hit and run accident. He was a pedestrian.
What did his mom pass from? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Oh God.
Does
That's so sad.
Well, are his mom and dad still together? Does anybody know that?
doesn't say.
I don't know.
And is the Nicole that I wonder if Nicole is Bubba's girlfriend or wife, or if it's
Catherine
his
Nicole.
sister.
Catherine Nicole. The last name is Harron.
Heron?
So it's probably his sister.
Oh my god. So much loss, really.
Kumquat, I'm sorry to hear that, honey.
Well, this cat.
Shelly bakes her own gingerbread.
I
Silly
mean,
baker.
That's awesome.
God
Sir,
love
why
her.
are you biting me? That's not nice. What are you?
Cat chases
Are you a
its tail
monster?
in circles and then pounces on the dog and attacks. Over. The dog's like, all day.
Listen, you're gonna go hang out with Apollo. Ow!
Yes. Apollo needs somebody to beat up over here, not my old dog. My dog's like 14.
Poor dog.
Everybody
Oh
would
my
scare
God.
Apollo. He chases our cat. He says, "Kitty, kitty, kitty, kitty," and he runs. And Gizmo's like, I'm getting out of here."
This cat is. So we got the cat a backpack.
Oh my god,
That's
it's
the
so
one.
cute.
And it's like a space shuttle backpack. It's like it's a big, like, it's like a, I'll have to show you guys.
I have the same one. I'm just
Do you?
afraid about in the heat. Is that going to be like a baking tool?
Well, it's got like holes in the sides of it and stuff. I mean, I don't think so. I probably wouldn't get out in it. But I was thinking, like, if I have to take the cat somewhere in the summer, I would probably just put the cat in the normal cat dog
Carrier.
thing that I have for the car, and then transfer to the backpack to get out of the car.
Look, alter it to make it like a little mini AC unit in there for him.
You
He'll be
can put
good.
there's a spot to put a fan in it.
Oh, there you go.
There's a little pocket on the side that has netting, so you can stick like one of those little fans in there and point it towards the inside.
Look, leash train him and then take him to the beach, and then he can chase like
No,
crabs and stuff.
outside.
He can't go outside though. Remember what happened to Oliver?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So my grandfather's cats, that he would take them on nightly walks around the property, but other than that, they knew not to go out. Like they
This
only
one
went out if they had their leash.
This one, as far as I'm concerned, can take a nightly walk every night by itself.
Oh my god, so mean.
He's that evil,
those-
huh? Whoa.
Hope you
It's
come
those-
back, kitty kitty. We'll see you
Those ginger
later.
Cats.
Meow, meow.
My cat used to go out and run on the deck and then run under the deck. And my deck runs all around my house in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The only way I would get him out, I'd take the hose out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
Can't shake
mean.
treats.
that's a good
Mine will come if
idea.
you shake the treats.
No treats, no nothing would work. So then you got the water. That was it.
That's pretty funny.
I'm not staying out at 2:00 in the morning because you're letting the dog in and the cat runs in between the dog's legs and gets out.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying. Super annoying.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will open the door and let the cat go outside and say, "Have a good day. Go play." But I think my kids would get mad.
You know, they say that kittens that are born outside, they tend to want to be outside more.
Yeah.
Like right now, my cat is like plastered in my bay window. Like, let me out there.
Well, when it was raining earlier, the cat got freaked out. He hasn't really seen much rain in his lifetime, so when it was hailing, he went running to the back of the house.
Really? Same
Yeah.
shit. I'm not mean to the cat. I'm doing it for their own safety.
The poor cats. Yeah, right. This cat has. Oh my gosh. If it would wear clothes, it would have clothes.
Apollo has the devil in him.
He's
He needs those claw things, those claw cover things.
Yeah, he has ADHD. Do they have Ritalin for cats?
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Just give it marijuana.
Yeah,
Um,
marijuana might
I
work.
mean,
Be like, chill.
my dog takes Zoloft 3 times a day. I mean,
My dog's gonna need something after dealing with this cat.
oh, and the doctor prescribed some tranquilizers for my crazy dog too. So I'm just saying. So yes, they can.
Yeah, and guess what's gonna happen? The dog's gonna have its full and say, "Bitch, I'm the leader in this house."
Yeah, she already thinks so.
Is gonna go after the cat. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah. I don't have a cat.
No, I'm talking about SoCal's cat.
Oh yeah, yeah. That dog is gonna just have all it's gonna take.
Yeah. Yeah, they say dogs have owners and cats have staff.
Yes, that's true.
It is true.
Well,
They are different.
my 2-pound Yorkie sounds like the devil, and she's the one that like tries to rule the roost. My
Oh
other
yeah.
dog was just as big, and every time the dogs would come in, jumps up, bites them in the chin, does whatever.
Oh my god.
It was one slap of the paw,
And that was it.
but it connected with her eye.
Oh.
It was really bad. Now she can't see out of it.
That's awful. But
Well,
you know,
there's
it's
nothing
like
I could do. I mean, I tried.
no, there's nothing to do. But when my Luna gets really crazy wound up, I mean, she's only 40 pounds, and when she gets really wound up, she goes on the not attack, but she's like jumping up and biting his ears and his face. Poor Manny, who's 150 pounds, just stands there like looking at me like, do I have to take this?
I don't know what
I tell him, I'm sorry, Manny, you poor baby.
I'll see. Same shit has a dog. Doesn't your dog take gabapentin too?
Oh, I do have a dog who takes gabapentin, but that's Lexi. Lexi takes the gabapentin, the old lady. She takes gabapentin, she takes anti-inflammatories, she takes a lot of stuff. Poor thing. What's sundowner syndrome? Oh, where they can't sleep.
My dog's gonna need therapy.
I mean,
He's like, my dog is. She was probably like, "Oh, you got a cat? That's great. Oh, the cat got lost? Great. Oh, you got another cat?
You think the cat got lost?
Right? The dog probably did something to the cat.
I mean, you think your dog is going to need therapy or your cat?
Dog's gonna need therapy. Like, how can we keep bringing these
I mean, therapy
creatures?
doesn't always work. I'm just going to tell you that.
No, the dog is just very annoyed with the situation.
I think so. Yeah.
For my cat to
Poor
calm,
thing.
I tell him no and ouch and push him away. He's
Oh.
finally. Listen, I tried the whole ouch thing. You know how when you have little kids and they like they hit you, you know, when they're little and they smack you or they bite you or whatever, like they're just being very aggressive and you're like and you're supposed to just like pretend like you're really really hurt and you're crying and that they hurt you and then they'll feel bad for what they did and they won't do it anymore. Like that whole psychological game you play with little kids. I tried that with the cat and the cat just bit me again.
Mm-hmm.
Cat was
He's
like
evil. He's just evil.
the cat was like, fuck your feelings. I think he has the start of doggy dementia. He wanders around, but
Oh, that is such a thing. Yes. Does your dog face the corner? Just stand in the corner?
I wander around in the mornings. When I'm first trying to wake up, sometimes I'll stand somewhere and I'm like, what? Why am I here? And I kind of wander. It takes me a little while to wake up.
Well, you know.
One year. Oh my gosh. My dog's already 14. I don't know if my dog has a. How long do Chihuahuas live?
A long time. How big?
About 4 pounds.
Oh God, I mean, it could live to
Maybe
be
maybe
20.
5 pounds.
I mean, I have a friend of mine has a 16-year-old little teeny 5 pound something, and he's already 16, but he's very healthy. He's fine. He's just old and sleeps a lot, but he's healthy. Live to be 20. Who knows?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but they
I
get
mean,
to
you
a
know.
point. They get to a point where they lose their control of their bodily functions, and
Well,
that's
I
hard.
mean, that's different. I mean, well, I'm listen, my 13 and a half year old lab is starting to have that problem. And it's, but like I'm waiting. I keep telling Tara, I'm waiting for her to tell me when she's ready. And she's just not ready. She's eating, she's drinking, she gets around, she still greets you when you walk through the door. Like she's old and frail, but she's not ready. I don't know. It's just not her
Well,
time yet.
if I get to the point where I have to be in diapers, just take me out back. Seriously. Like, just take me out back and let me go.
Well, I always say that too, honestly. I would really rather not be,
Yeah.
you know.
My cat got out and came back 2 months later. We found her on the neighborhood app. Yeah, the cat is on all the apps, but I keep thinking one of these days Oliver's just gonna wander into the yard, and I'm gonna be like, now I got 2 fucking cats.
Yeah, and then Apollo will probably beat up
I'm
poor
gonna look at
Oliver.
Apollo and be like, sorry, he was here first. Bye bye.
So mean.
I
So
pissed myself.
mean.
The other cat came back.
What?
Chihuahua and Pomeranian mixed, and she's tiny and 20.
See?
Yeah. Well,
Your
I've had
butt.
a couple of my bigger fish, my Oscars. I've had them for 10 years. Most people don't have fish for very long, They just don't live that long. But these guys, I'm gonna have to put them in my will.
People do that with birds. I mean,
They do.
Don't turtles live for a really long time, like the tortoise ones? Those big, huge ones?
oh yeah. There's a lady I follow on TikTok. She has this giant 175-pound tortoise that she's had since she was 7 years old. She's like 28 now, and he's fine. Like they live. She said he could live like 100 years or something, like a
Yeah, they
really
can
long
live a
time,
long. Yeah,
like a really really long time. Yeah.
those
And,
get out a lot here. So people have them in their yards, and they just wander around their
oh
yards, and then they get out. And so it's not uncommon to find a desert tortoise, like a huge one,
yeah, this lady lives in
slowly walking
California
down the
somewhere,
street.
and his
Yeah,
name is Tiptoe. If you look up Tiptoe on TikTok, Tiptoe the tortoise, oh my god, he's so cute. They
Michelle
look like
has.
dinosaurs.
I used to have 6 fish tanks, Ugh, 6
Ugh,
aquariums, and that was
no thank you.
so I sold some of the fish and I condensed down to 2, and it's still too much work.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Mm-mm.
And now I have to keep the cat out. I have to keep my bedroom door shut because the cat is climbing on top of the aquariums.
Oh
And one of
god.
these days, the cat's going to fall in the aquarium.
Yes.
So I
That's
don't want to go
happened.
putting cat. So now I have to keep my door shut because he's just a little too curious. But he does go up
Yeah.
there if I'm in the room, and he'll dip his paws in the tank and then lick his paws off, and he like gives himself a little bath up there.
Weird.
So weird.
That's
Sorry,
so
guys. My
funny.
husband called, and then the repair place called, so I missed my
Oh,
stuff. But I'm
that's
back.
okay. Oh, hi, honey.
So did they fix it?
So he got it to where like we can use it, but he basically said, think about what you need before opening it. That way you know exactly what you need, get it out real quick and close it immediately. something about like it's not going to be auto defrosting or something until he gets this other part in. But they had to get the authorization from the property management to go ahead with it. So they either have to approve their estimate or just replace the whole thing. So now that's a waiting game to see if they're going to approve that part and the labor, or if they're just going to tell him no and just replace it.
Does he have a dash
Oh.
cam?
No.
He needs to.
He
I think
should.
every trucker. I think every trucker
Mhm.
should have a dash cam.
I
Not
do
only
too.
not
Well,
only
the
to
dash
protect
cam,
themselves, but
it
also
wouldn't have
to
showed it.
if they can protect themselves, but also they can also pick up on a lot of other things when they're driving long distances. They're more likely to see other accidents or people driving erratically and stuff like that, so they can help out with.
Right. Well, the
Did you
dash
see?
cam, I wouldn't have seen that accident because she hit him on the side.
Oh, did you see Shelly?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be back later, y'all. My dad is acting up. He's beating up the stove. The other day it was the microwave.
Oh my
Not funny,
God,
but it
Shelly,
is
Telling
I'm
me
so
to come
sorry,
beat my
honey.
refrigerator up.
Oh gosh, that's so.
Oh my God.
Shelly, I know that's not funny, but it kind of is funny, and I know that Shelly would think it was fun, a little funny too, at the same time. So
She
Poor
would.
honey.
She really would.
she would be like,
Yeah,
"Why
she
are
would.
you hitting the stove?
Yeah,
What
Michelle,
did
he's fun.
what did the stove do to you?"
Maybe it burned his pizza.
Maybe then it deserves
Probably.
it.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Amanda Panda, that's funny.
A dash cam is a must.
Jane Ivy, you said he's been an awful owner operator.
I was like, oh, he's an awful owner operator, huh?
Well, let's say there was, an accident on the freeway, and nobody, you know what I mean? It'd be up to a trucker to have a dash cam to be able to have recorded what happened, and it would be a good thing for them to have because they're just always on the road,
Yep.
and they might
There's
be able to help someone else with their, with figuring out what
right.
happened.
Yep.
There's one
there's a lot of
country.
truckers who have dash cams, like on TikTok, they show their cameras.
Yep.
Yes. There's one country though that like everybody, even like regular cars, have dash cams because there's so many freaking
Hmm.
accidents. And if you
Oh
look
Yeah.
my
on
God.
YouTube, you can like it's crazy.
Yes.
Well,
But
if
it's
someone that you loved was shoved off the side of the road, and went into the ditch, and you would want to know, like, you would be happy if somebody had a camera to show what
Yes.
license plate was of the car that did
Hmm.
it.
It's true.
It might give
right.
somebody some peace of mind or
That's true.
justice,
The worst ones, the worst
I
dash
don't know if
cams.
I'd want to see it.
Wow.
I don't know if I'd want to see it.
Right, but the police at least could.
The
Yeah.
worst of those to get dash cams is when the person themselves is in an accident. Oh my God, it's like, you see you hear the screeching in the glass and the airbags, and it's like, oh my God, that's horrifying.
There was this YouTuber that I watched, and she would do like those vlogs, and she was
Mhm.
driving down the highway to go shopping, and she was live, and she had it pointed at road, like you could see where she was going, kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
And this car came over and just clipped her, and she went off the road and she hit a tree, and she survived, but she was in really bad shape, and you could hear the aftermath and everything. But yeah, they were able to catch the driver that did it
Oh my God, and it was all recorded
because
live. Oh
she
my
was
God.
recording.
Oh my God.
And you could see the car before the accident too. Like you could see that she was going faster than the car, then the car went faster than her, then she was going faster. So you could kind of see like what led up to it.
Wow. That's terrible.
That's crazy. That is absolutely.
Whoa. I know. Oh my God.
Rule of my house is I don't follow anybody, and I don't want anybody following me. driving.
Really?
Oh yeah, see, I've had Jason following me, and it made me a nervous wreck because I would I would merge over, and then I would think, oh no, he has to do that. Like for me, it's so easy, but whatever I just merged into, I know that my rear view to see if he made it in, kind of thing.
Right.
I'll follow my husband in his big truck and he'll turn on his turn signal, like if we're on the highway to switch lanes. So then I'll get over real quick, block the traffic behind me so that he can safely get over.
Yep. Yep.
Well, plus I tend to, you know, green means go and red means stop and yellow means go faster. So I tend to like be the last one through the light in a lot of moments. And if he's following me, then I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna try to make that light too.
Yep.
So I have to be very careful when I'm driving and I know he's behind me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jane Ivy. My husband's been driving since he's been parking his dad's truck since he could reach the pedals, but he's been legally driving trucks since he was 18. And it's really sad that truckers, they do get blamed for everything. And like even today, the lady tried saying that my husband hit her, and the police officer was like, at least like this police officer was like I don't know, rational enough to look at the scene and tell whose fault it was. But yeah, he wasn't deemed at fault, surprisingly.
Well, that's good.
I think truckers are blamed for accidents, and then it goes down the chain. I think cars are blamed when there's a motorcycle accident, and then
That's true.
Cars
And I
and
said from the
motorcycles
jump,
are
my
blamed.
sister's
There's a
motorcycle accident was the guy or her boyfriend at the time, his fault. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, you're right. The bigger car always gets the blame.
Well, I think he should rename his truck to the Tavern, and then it'll always be his fault.
Right. There you go. That's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
When he drove dump truck, I was gonna make him a decal for the
Oh,
back
God.
that says, "Call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bed rock."
Oh,
Because he
That's
hauled out of
funny.
like quarries and stuff. He hauled stone and yeah.
I have to tell you, I do not like trucks. I stay as far away from them as possible on the highway. And if I gotta pass one, I do it as quickly as possible. And if I can't do it fast, I don't pass them.
Oh, see, being a trucker's wife, if I see a truck trying to get over, I'm the one that holds up the traffic
Oh,
to
yeah.
flash my lights and give them the go ahead. Or if one lets me over, I flash my cautions to thank them. Like
Yes. Yep.
there's just
Listen,
there's a road
I
etiquette.
say, why do you have insurance if you're afraid of a truck?
Oh my God.
Because you
I'm
don't want to
terrified
get
of insurance
underneath the
trucks.
middle of the truck.
That's
So
right.
you ever seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Oh
Is that
my
what it
God.
was? What? No, not Christmas. Was it Christmas? Yes.
I don't know.
When they were driving and the truck merged over and they ended up underneath between the tires.
Yes. Yes.
I will never
Listen.
get that sight. Every time I see a semi truck, I think I'm going to get stuck underneath the truck.
I'm going to tell you right now, I almost got killed by one some years ago. And ever since then, I'm terrified.
Yeah,
So,
I
you know
almost
what?
got killed by it
I'm
was
driving in New York City. I'm like, yep, that's right. I got insurance. Hit me. Go ahead. Hit me.
Yeah, no. I just don't want to get killed by one. Hitting me is one thing.
right. I had
Being
one
dead
drive
by
over
one is
my
another.
hood. The hood of
Oh
my
my
car was
God, stop it.
it was a flatbed dump truck,
Oh,
and when I drive, I sit with my seat all the way up because I'm so short. Well, with the seat all the way back in the furthest position, like the dash was still on my legs. My husband said, "I don't know how you still have legs right now."
wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But the driver, like, so what happened was I hydroplaned, and when I did, I crossed center line. So it was my fault. But he had a turn lane and a big shoulder that he could have hit to avoid it. And my husband said, like, it's not all about just driving. You have to be a defensive driver too. So you
Yes.
have to know how to avoid these accidents because you
Yeah.
are driving something that's so big it could kill somebody
Absolutely.
immediately.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's
And
true. I mean,
we
Me,
went to get
somebody's
our stuff
crawling your
out of.
butt. Somebody's crawling your butt. Pump your brakes.
Mhm.
Stop a little bit.
yep.
They hit you. Automatically their fault.
We went to get our
Yep.
stuff out of the car at the yard that they towed it to, and my husband hands the guy his license, And then like the guy was talking about the accident, and my husband was like, "Yeah, it could have been avoided though." And the guy looks at my husband and says, "Sir, do you know how hard it is to drive those trucks?" So my husband says, "Sir, did you even look at my license? I drive those kind of trucks every day of my life. Like, yeah, I know how hard it is, but I also avoid accidents like that every day."
Wow.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's a big deal. Even a fender bender is a big deal when it comes to insurance and getting things repaired. I mean, it's
Mhm.
annoying. It's the paperwork, all that. It's like just try to avoid it if you possibly can. Like,
Right.
Right.
do it
Well,
because you know you're not at fault. Don't just, don't. Well, I drive. My RV is 31 feet, so
That's
I
long.
feel like, and I drive it like I'm driving a car, and I scare everybody. But it's kind of like driving, I guess it's similar to driving, more like
you
driving a
drive like the guy, like Robin Williams did in the movie RV. Is that how
yes,
you drive?
yes. I just
Oh
drive
my
it like I
God.
drive my car, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're psychotic. But I just drive
Well,
it.
Drive
they
it like you mean
call
it.
big trucks widow makers because the truck driver's motto basically is one life for many. Like they would risk their own life to avoid taking the lives of anybody else's.
Yeah,
Like if my husband was in an accident, even if it's not his fault, and there's children in the car and something happened to those kids, he would never forgive himself.
right. Yeah, RVs are fun, Michelle. When I used to take the golf cart, so I would put a 10-foot flat trailer on the back of the RV. So I was about 40 when I was doing that. That's a little trickier, but I can't back up. I cannot back up with no way. I tried that one time and the trailer came right over to the corner of the RV and I was like, nope. Because
Yeah, because I think you gotta like turn right for it to go left or some like weird.
well,
I
with an
don't know.
RV, at least with mine, the distance between the back tires and the back of the RV is just way too long compared with like a car or a truck. So
Right.
once you put the trailer on the back, even if you're backing up like you would back up in a trailer on your truck, it's still not going to be the same because there's that long distance. At least that's what my dad said. He said there's too much distance between the back tires and the tail end of the RV. So you're not going to be able to back up like you normally would.
So as long as you don't have to reverse, though, you're good.
Right. So if I get myself into a sticky situation, I just go take the golf cart off, unhook the trailer, and I can walk the trailer and then move the RV and then hook everything back up.
I'll just try again until you do it.
Right. Yeah, Jane Ivy, we live on the East Coast. My husband's gone as far, well, like he's been to 48 to 50 states, but that was before we met. But now, like, the furthest he's gone west is Wisconsin. Or, yeah. And then he's gone to like Alabama, Louisiana. And like he loves going down south though. That's his favorite. He doesn't like going up north, but he has been through Chicago. He wasn't happy. Oh, he
Chicago's
hates driving in New York. He hates it.
Chicago's annoying to drive in.
Just stop it. Driving in New York is bad.
Can you see Robin driving? Robin used to love to drive her 34-foot RV. Little Robin.
I bet you she could tell us stories of what she saw.
Right? Oh my God. People are raunchy on the roads, man.
Well, you don't understand how annoying it is for truckers when people pull in front of them and stop until you're driving an RV, and then you're just as annoyed as they are. You just get going and you're at a good pace, and then somebody will pull in front of you and slam on their brakes, and you're like, I can't stop this thing. Not like you
Yeah,
can stop.
they take away your safe stopping distance. It's bullshit.
Oh, please, you people think that you're the world's greatest drivers out of New York. You're the
You know
most
what though?
annoying drivers ever.
When
What?
I drive the mountain roads with the RV though, I'm the RV driver that will pull over like every 5 minutes to the side. I'll pull into the shoulder and let the cars go around me, and then I'll pull back in. Like I don't even stop. I just do a slow roll to the side, let them all pass me, and then right back into the road because I hate making people drive slow behind me. You know how you
That's
get stuck
nice of
behind
you.
someone and you're like,
That
oh,
would never happen. Mm-mm.
Well, Tara, how come when you go to New York City, everybody's speeding like they ain't got no sense, right? But
Listen,
then
if
whenever
you're in New
there's New
York
York
City,
drivers,
you're not speeding. I'm going to tell you now. You're not.
They walk that fast too.
but then you get behind a New York driver where I'm from, and they're going super slow, like they've never driven a day in their life.
You don't drive fast in New York City.
I don't
You
know. I
go
was in a
from one
taxi
light
in New York, and
to
they
another.
acted like the red lights didn't mean anything.
Yeah, well, you gotta take it as you go.
Try taking a cab in Tijuana, Mexico, or anywhere in Mexico.
I did.
We did like a little, what are they
They have
called?
no.
On the
They have no
cruises,
rules.
like when you do the
No,
thing.
they
So we
don't.
went on like this, and was it Panama? It was like a little, I don't know, like a little guided tour thing. But yeah, he definitely didn't follow traffic rules. I don't know what their traffic laws are there, but they didn't follow them.
Well, for a couple of years, I drove. I rode a motorcycle as my main vehicle.
Really?
So I feel like I'm a lot more careful around the motorcycles than most people are. But man, it's tough to be on a motorcycle too, because people are not looking at all. They don't watch at all.
When I was still a smoker, I
Motorcycles
wouldn't
scare me.
flick my cigarettes around motorcycles.
What?
I mean, not that the motorcycles aren't at fault for a lot. Let me tell you, here they split lanes, and you do not even know they're there until they're whizzing
Right.
past. And they're not. Some of them are not safe at all. But that's what I would do. That's why I wrote it to split lanes, because you don't have to sit in traffic.
New York City, you have to worry about the yellow cabs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was in, and they drive like nutballs, man.
My husband's
It
side of his
scared
car
me.
is yellow.
it is, Robin. Cities are not made for big vehicles.
My husband said that when he went to New York City, when he was delivering furniture for Secret Service and FBI, he wouldn't go to the gas station across the street to get cigarettes because he was afraid to cross the street. He thought he was going to get hit by a car. So one of the other guys went and got him cigarettes.
Oh,
Good morning, Lucy. Good morning, Nani.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here.
yes, thank you.
Do you guys have anything you want to talk about
In
in
the
chat?
chat. Let's see. We can't talk about SoCal anymore because she's here.
Oh, go ahead.
Damn it.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
Me? It wasn't me. It was the chat. It was just.
It was all the chat. Okay.
Yeah, I had to cut it off. I was like, this is getting out of hand.
Right. Well, thank you. Michelle's guilty. She was the first one to laugh.
We left. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wasn't gonna say it, but it's still going on right now. They're starting already in front of the house. Who cleans up the fish? I want to know.
That's so nasty. You and I would be puking, Tara. I mean, we would for sure be puking.
Honestly, I wouldn't. I would clean it up and cook it.
And then what?
Say lunch is ready.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Justin last
Jesus
night was
Christ, I could
saying
vomit thinking.
it's getting difficult out there. Like I told him, I said, just remember when they go low, you go high. You can never lose that way.
When they go low, you go high.
Yeah. Meaning don't stoop to their level. Just,
Right. You don't. You really don't. And I got to tell you the truth.
Yes, tell us the truth.
I wouldn't argue with them. I wouldn't. There would be no sense in arguing with them to me. I would be there for an objective. And That's it.
Right.
There was a panel last night that was voices, Jay, TM, and Perplexed.
She was on another panel I saw last night too.
And it's like a war of the two sides. It's
Well,
crazy.
Really, why should it
Abe-
be?
I think
AB
we
went
should
in and
have
trolled Cher.
I think we should have a YouTube SmackDown, and we can place bets on
Yes.
different people, and then we'll
I'm
just
sorry. My money's on Marissa and Justin.
send them into the ring and let them battle it out. See what happens. Can't beat them, join them.
It all should
Right.
be one objective: to find that baby.
Right.
A
And
justice-
making wish lists for Billy Joe isn't gonna help find Quentin. I'm sorry, it's not.
I'd like to see that.
I heard there was a wish list that had baby girl clothes on it.
Though
And
I
so
heard it
there's-
had baby boy stuff on it,
Well, I heard.
and they're saying that Leilani's pregnant.
No, but does it? Oh, her youngest is a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Oh yeah, then it's a boy. So it was the opposite of what she has. So people were saying they thought she was pregnant.
Does anybody have the link to the wish list?
I don't have
Unless
it.
that was a dream. That might have been a
In
dream.
chat?
No,
No, I
it's
heard
not a
it
dream. I
too.
heard of it too. I
Okay.
heard her say it. I heard Cher say it, that she had a wish list for her, and people were like, I bought something. And I'm like, Lynn was there. I was talking to Lynn, and I was like, who's dropping this goddamn link? I can't find it.
Right. Apparently Cher's been dropping it, so maybe I'll go to her.
I don't
one of
think
her streams.
she hasn't. I think she's been sending it to people.
Well, get ready for the Christmas wish list to all start coming out
Right.
like last year.
Michelle, somebody was in the bushes yesterday.
Wait, no, not last year. It was, what was it? A birthday one for I think I'm thinking of the one for the woman on the hill. They did a wish.
Candace?
No, the neighbor.
Oh,
Um,
Jody Sue, yeah,
Jody
for her
Sue?
kids, and the one kid's an adult, and was an adult last Christmas.
Oh my god.
I think it's funny. I'll always click the wish list on stuff like that because I want to see if it's actually like kid stuff or if there's adult stuff on there too.
Marissa's wish list cracks me up,
I didn't know.
especially when she still had. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Especially when she had like the roller skates and ventriloquist doll on there still. I was dying.
I like the circle jerk one. Nothing is under 10 grand.
Really?
It's so funny.
I haven't seen that one.
There's
But it
like-
would be funny if they were out there protesting in roller skates.
yeah,
Oh my god.
it was like a
I might-
gold toilet.
I might consider donating to the roller skating fund if that means that Bill Hornbetti and Molly and Justin are going to be out there on roller skates, skating
No,
around
it's too dangerous on that road.
in front of the house, yelling. I might donate to that. Just for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, Michelle, the cops came last night to find out who was in the bushes. I don't know who was, but somebody was.
Maybe there were people making out in the bushes. Let them be.
Somebody called. I don't know who called. They were calling over stupid things. Somebody called and said Betty and Molly were having a fist fight.
What? Somebody called and said they were on the streets tweaking.
Uh-huh. Same person.
What, Len?
I said tweaking or twerking.
Oh, so tweaking. You sounded muffled. I'm sorry.
It really is just a shame. It really is just, and everybody keeps saying they keep taking from these people looking for Quentin. These people are not looking for Quentin. They were never assigned to look for Quentin. These people are for patrol.
So I heard they stopped searching the landfill. So what does that mean?
He's not there. Unless he is there and we just don't know about it yet. But and is that why she went into supposedly rehab so that they can't touch her?
Oh, they
In
can
this
touch
day
her in
and age,
rehab, I think.
why would he be at a landfill? Like, I mean, you see enough things happen, and you'd think that people would pick up on more, like, at this point, wouldn't you, like, bury something or, come up with a different way to do it than to put it in the trash, knowing that they're going to check the landfill?
I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. She knew that she had to know that there was cameras there when she threw away whatever she did in the dumpster, because I'm really not convinced all the way that it was him.
Or maybe, she did that on purpose, like, to throw them off.
Yep.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go to a random dumpster and I'm gonna put this bag in there, and then when they do find this video, they'll spend a bunch of time searching over there, and they won't look at what I actually did.
Because apparently they're not looking really anywhere else.
Well, we have a big desert out here. And every time I go out there, I think, you know what? If somebody was going to do something, they would do it out here. And that's why when Maya went missing, my first thought was that she was in the desert, because she liked going to the desert. She spent New Year's Eve at the desert before she disappeared. It was like a week before she disappeared. She was at the desert, driving her Jeep. If anyone doesn't
Maya
know.
who? Who's Maya?
Milietti.
Oh. Did you know her or know anybody that knew her?
No, I didn't know her, but she lived about 20 minutes from my house.
Oh, wow.
That's sad.
Carrie put together a beautiful birthday, or was it her birthday video? I think it was for her birthday. It's on Carrie's channel. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I know Carrie's been really involved in that case. And now they've been back in court dealing with custody stuff, and it's just they still haven't found her, and he's been arrested. It just keeps going on and on and on.
What scares me about him being arrested, so they're supposed to start trial, right? And then his lawyer was like, we need a psych eval to see if he's competent enough to stand trial. Or not competent. What's the...
Yes, that's the right.
So they're just delay tactics, right? Constantly. Right. But it scares me because of the other one. The what's that one? Barry Morphew.
Mm-hmm.
They had to release him because they didn't have the evidence they thought they had to prosecute. So they had to, is it with prejudice or without prejudice, where they can still bring the charges up again? I don't know. So basically, nothing else will be filed on him as far as her disappearance or murder goes unless they find her body.
Well, the latest is, I just looked it up, the latest...
No.
What?
Sorry, that was MJ. To what?
2 lawsuits filed by relatives of the killer were transferred to federal court this week. Both lawsuits allege civil rights violations when the Chula Vista police served search warrants related to the criminal case. It was Ricky and Kathy filed the lawsuit That's his uncle and aunt. They were searching for his gun parts. That lawsuit, as well as a similar lawsuit filed in May by Miletti's parents, were transferred this week to federal court because they allege civil rights violations. Police officers took not only the gun parts, but also guns that the uncle owned, that had been inherited from his father, and a freezer from the kitchen that he had borrowed. This is in reference to them searching the aunt and uncle's house. It's our position the children were present when the father murdered their mother in the home and took steps to hide and dispose of her body while the children were at home. They ruled Wednesday that he can resume communication from jail with his 3 children, age 5, 11, and 12. He will only be allowed to write letters to his kids as recommended by the guardian for the minors, who must approve the letters in advance. The children all wish to have contact with their father. It is my opinion that it would be appropriate for the children to have contact with their father through letter writing only. The children are doing remarkably well, and it has been about a year since they have had any contact with their father. Unfortunately, it would be impossible to stop the father from blurting out something inappropriate during a call or a visit, even if supervised. He was recently found mentally competent to stand trial. His defense attorney wrote in court papers that her client was suffering great pain after being court ordered a year ago to not have any contact with his kids. Oh, poor him. Defendant has been engulfed by anguish and distress. He has experienced brain fog, decreased mental energy and sharpness, inability to focus, mental fatigue. He's overpowered with excess sorrow and mental pain and emotional pain. The first time the public will get to see evidence in the criminal case will be at the preliminary hearing, which is currently set for January 11th, 2023.
Yeah, it was supposed to have started already. We'll have to get Carrie up here one day and basically do like a start to finish update on all of that. Like, she talks to Mary Chris every week.
Okay, who is this?
I don't know.
They're looking for him. Oh, not the Quentin Simon case. I was like, what? Look at this one.
So if you guys want, we can follow that case when it goes to trial. We can do updates on that case and stuff.
Sure.
Since it is local to me and it's going to be a circus here.
Yeah. A lot of the court so far has been like Zoom court.
Oh.
Yeah, it
But I
has.
don't
And
feel like he should have any contact with those babies.
his attorney is she's an interesting character. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
seen any of the case so far, but she's I think she's a family friend, if you know what that
Yeah.
means. Yeah, it's like,
Right. Yeah, Carrie said there's something weird with the lawyer. I'll have to ask her. There's been so many cases I get stuff mixed up, but I don't want to misspeak. But yeah, I've heard that the lawyer's a little bit nuts.
can I drop the link?
Mm-hmm. These are
Good
not
morning,
bones.
Kim.
Kim
These
said
are
there's a
Kim has a
case
case. Yeah, go ahead.
he wants
These
to
are-
do.
These are not human bones in the dump.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever see this picture of him?
So cute.
With the face on his face,
He's
man.
so cute.
He is adorable.
It's like you just don't. You need that answer. Why? Just why? Why could you hurt a baby like him? Where is that picture of him I just had? Why do I have this advertisement of a girl in a bra? There's all of your dirty language.
I'm gonna put up a big comment. Let me find a big one.
So my husband just texted me and he said,
Cover up.
"Did you know that Soldier Boy started as an online artist and was the first artist to get famous off of YouTube? I did not know that."
No, I didn't know that
Little
either.
fun fact for today.
Ah, that's for you, SoCal.
No,
Oh,
thanks.
God.
Oh, that face.
So Ethan Crumbly's parents were in court last week or the week before, I forget which. And his mother, her hair's like almost completely gray now. Like jail is not
Here,
looking good
check
on
back.
her.
Okay. Stop my screen. Oh, you could see my daughter. Oops. All right. Not like she hasn't seen before, but. Oh. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Kim, good morning.
Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kim.
Good
Wait,
morning.
which case are you wanting to follow?
Well, it goes through a couple of states. It starts here in Colorado Springs and it ends up in South Carolina. And it's I'll spell the name for you.
Hi, Kim.
Okay, spell it.
It's actually the trial that I'll go to watch in
You were
March.
cutting out. You were cutting out.
Oh. Do you need the name again?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me move. It's L-E-T.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you write it in back chat? Because we can't. All we heard was LET.
Okay, L-E-T-E-C-I-A.
Okay.
I'm writing it in back chat.
Stouch.
Stouch. Is that the Gannon Stouch case? Yeah, that's the Gannon case, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all I heard was that. Yeah. The minute
Yes, it
you
is.
said LET, I knew exactly what you were going to type.
That didn't happen far from where we live. And so I didn't really know a whole lot about it. I don't even remember hearing about it, but I started researching it and collected all the, every court proceeding that they've had so far. And I started just learning about this. And this woman allegedly shot an 11-year-old boy and put him in a suitcase and buried him in Castle Rock, which is not far, and then went back to pick him up and drove him to South Carolina and put him under a bridge.
Yeah, Letitia's nuts. And then with court, like she was refusing to come to the court hearings, and the judge told her that he didn't care if she had to be drug in there, she was going.
She also tried to represent herself.
Yeah.
And we know
She's
how
just,
that goes.
she's not very, this is the third time. They have till December 22nd. The third time that they're testing her for, and see if she's competent to stand trial. Each of them have come back. Yes, she's competent. But this last one, they're saying that they want to make sure she was competent when she did, murdered the child. And I don't know how you do that, but okay.
They want to make. They're trying to. She was trying to say. The kid was a runaway. Oh my goodness.
Then she said
It
that
was
she was
not.
raped.
You know, the whole neighborhood put blue lights out so that if Gannon was a runaway, he could find his way home. It was beautiful what the community did for that baby. And the whole time, she'd already killed him.
Yeah, they still put blue lights out every single day. Their porch lights are blue.
His mother lives in Myrtle Beach, and they had a nice memorial out in Myrtle Beach for him as well.
Oh, so sad. South Carolina. Yeah, I read that. That's where they arrested her.
But I think the father was having an affair on her, and I guess she found out and took it out on Gannon. He was homesick from school. But so when they left the house, he walked out to the car on his own. But the video, it looks like he was like limping or something. I forget exactly what it was. It was hard to watch. I found the case because I found his mom on TikTok. And that's when I started looking
Well, he
into it.
was killed in the house. They've determined that that's where he was murdered, was in the house.
Yes.
But they had went to PetSmart. I mean, all the stores that I would have gone to. It's kind of strange, but very, very weird.
Morning, Ellie. Morning, Jody.
I just want anybody to know this out there. If you want to get rid of your kid or you're having a hard time, I'll take them. No heartbeat.
Tara's gonna take all the kids.
Careful what you wish for.
No, I will. I will take any child.
Even if they're a poop smear?
The what?
Even if they're a poop smear?
A poop smear. Oh yes, those are the best ones.
I would. I
Look.
would.
What if they're a fire starter?
Oh God.
Well, I would have to figure out a way that they can't start a fire. You know, that's usually what we do as mothers. Did we leave matches laying around for our kids? No.
Or lighters, or
Do you know that if your kid goes to juvie, you have to pay
Fine.
for it? I was looking that up the other day. I don't know if most people know that.
You know, that really pisses me off because they don't want you to spank your kids. They don't want you to, spanking is a form of abuse. Really? I'll tell you one damn thing. My mother whipped my ass, but I turned out to be a good kid. It wasn't abuse. My mother popped me when I was supposed to. And
we can't hear her again.
She just got in the car. But I got to tell you, her mother had every right to smack her ass. She'll come back.
I was looking at where the Is there an echo?
I don't know. I don't see
I
it.
don't hear an echo.
Listen, I'm not saying beat your children.
no.
Okay. I'm not. I honestly, 3 children, 1 up to 26, have never laid my finger on any of them. But I had that look. They knew.
My mama had that look too. And I had to learn what that look meant.
They're saying that it costs $214,620 per year to confine a juvenile.
Really?
And if your kid's in juvie, you have to pay like $150 a month. Wait, let me see. There's an echo on my end.
Do you think it's me?
I don't hear echo.
Me either. Somebody smacks their kid's butt, you know, it's not a big deal, especially if the kid was in danger for what they did. That's fine.
How many of us do you think was when you were in a store and you were acting up and your mother grabbed you by the arm and jerked you to that bathroom or that car?
My mother would say, "Do we need to go to the bathroom?" And I would say, "No."
Did she only have to say it once?
Yeah, my mother was that way. Like she really was. Now my
Yeah.
sister pushed the limits all the time. She would tell my
That was
mother, "I'm not scared." My mother would hit her with a, back in the day it was a wood brush. My mother would slap her with a wood brush in her arm or something. It broke, and she would say, "You broke your brush, and it didn't hurt." And I'm like, "You stupid idiot."
Yeah, it's saying that when children get locked up in California for any offense, shoplifting to murder, most counties charge their parents. Most counties charge their parents little known fees for housing, food, lawyers, drug testing, and electronic monitoring. The charge is as much as $5,640 for an average 25-day sentence. Do more harm than good.
What
So
are they
they're
getting,
charged.
lobster?
Hmm?
What are they getting, lobster while they're
I
there?
get. They're charging. So they're charging the parents to have their kids put in juvie. It's ridiculous. And you have to pay by the day.
Well, inmates do too.
Inmates, you have to pay for. Inmates have to pay to be in jail.
Yeah, they do. They have to pay for jail. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that that's why they go into the work programs and stuff, because they have to cover costs.
Some counties charge $30 per day for room and board for parents whose children are in juvie. $30 a day. So that would be
Is that
what, like
everybody?
$900 a month to have your kid in juvie.
I don't believe some people can't afford that. I mean,
Well, no, a lot of the people that are kids are in there are not in a place to be able to afford that.
I don't
I
think
mean,
the
it,
parents had to pay for the kids at the one I worked at, but it was a state facility. I don't know.
and so if you can't afford to have your kid in juvie, then your kid's going to be on the streets. Your kid's going to be out there causing problems, and it's like it's one of those things. It's just a circle. There's no way out.
really?
See, I worked at a level 5 secure place, so the kids that were there absolutely needed to be there. I was at the highest secured facility in my state.
So it's like if your kid gets picked up for shoplifting, and they say, "Oh, they got to do 30 days in juvie," then they charge the parents $900 for those 30 days in juvie.
That's crazy.
Well, I guess it's worth it if your kid is that bad. You know?
Yeah, I just always assumed it was free. I don't know. I guess I didn't ever think that they had to pay.
Yeah, Sweet Pea, they have to work. They have to work. Like New York, you don't work in New York. Like we don't have people on the side of the road collecting the garbage. What is that called, SoCal? What kind of
Um,
state am I?
Work release.
The chain gang,
No.
community
Right.
service.
Right to work state. So
Oh.
they give that to jobs to those people outside of jail.
So basically, if you're on Rikers Island, you're staying on Rikers Island.
So you are, because you're not in Rikers Island for no reason.
Right. I like watching documentaries about Rikers.
It's very bad. But they're building a new prison, so. No, not here.
So
I'm a-
this one says he's a gardener and she cooks for El Pollo Loco. 10 years ago, their 16-year-old son wound up in Orange County Juvenile Hall for robbery. He was incarcerated in juvenile hall for a year, for which his parents in Huntington Beach were given an $8,000 bill from county probation to cover the cost of their son's detention.
There has to be a loophole to that. There has to be. I mean, you can't force, you know what I'm saying? You
They
can't
probably
force
have
blood.
exemption waivers.
It said they have the husband and wife have chipped away at their debt over the years, $50 at a time, bringing it down to $1,500. But it hangs over their heads, stressing them out. The latest bill says they are 90 days overdue. The bill also says if they don't catch up, it could result in court action, such as garnishing their wages or taking their tax refunds. The county has even pursued families that have declared bankruptcy.
Wow.
It said when the couple first received the juvenile detention bill, she was earning $600 every 2 weeks. Her husband less than that. Her son is now 25, and she says going to school. See, to me, if he's 25, he should be
He
paying
should
that.
pay
That's
it.
his bill.
Exactly.
Yeah, sorry,
As soon as you turn 18,
Absolutely.
there you go.
The hell with that.
you did the crime. You're paying for it. Sorry, that's your bill. But if he doesn't pay it, then they're ultimately responsible for it, even though he's 25.
That's crazy. Like, that's got to be crazy. Like, oh,
Well, in one example listed by the probation department, a family with 2 sons in the juvenile system ended up owing $76,265 in detention fees accumulated over several years. One of the boys entered the system at 14 and stayed at the Youth Guidance Center and until he was 18. So he was there for 4 years. The other boy entered at 15 and stayed 737 days. Most of the bills in the examples were in the $10,000 range.
that's insane.
And unfortunately, most of the kids that are spending that kind of time in juvie are not going to turn 18 and suddenly have a great job and be able to pay off their own debt. So,
They'll be lucky if they ever have a job and don't end up back in the system.
exactly.
I mean, honestly, they're not going to pay
Could you
anything.
imagine?
Never going to be able to.
Could you
No way.
imagine they turn 18 and they end up in adult prison
Oh my
and
God.
they're serving 20 years in adult prison and their parents are still paying their juvie bills?
Oh my God. No, I can't even imagine this.
No,
So-
I can't either.
They're not going to send their kids to juvie is what's going to happen. So their kids are just going to run the streets.
Right.
And then their kids are going to get picked up on the streets and taken to juvie and they're still going to get charged. So either way, they're screwed.
I mean, I hate to be judgmental, but I mean, if people parented in a way that was productive for these kids and made them understand that there's consequences when they don't live life according to the rules, that this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, I don't know. Parents need to be accountable too. They really do, because they're
Right,
not bothering to parent.
Sometimes the kids are just,
I was going to say
Some
sometimes
kids are just incorrigible.
shitheads.
you can
Some
raise
kids
4
just
kids.
really are incorrigible. I get it.
Right. You could raise 4 kids the exact same way and have one of them just go astray and do
That's
their own thing.
absolutely 100% true. I mean, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Frank has an adopted daughter who's just bad to the bone, man. She's just bad. She's just bad. Like, he always calls her the bad seed. He said she's just bad seed. Like, he said, I really believe in a bad seed, and really, she's just a bad seed. And I mean, I guess she's the only one that was really a problem, you know? So,
Well, I knew someone who dropped out of high school, and went on to and was in a lot of trouble and stuff, and then went on to own their own business, a successful business. Later, they
Amazing.
still own their own successful business, have a beautiful family. School wasn't for them. They were more of a, independent, it's self-starter, and went on to run a very successful business. So it's like, these wayward kids, it's not always because they're trouble. It's just because they have a different vision than other kids do, and they just have bigger ideas.
I believe that's true. I do believe that's true. But I also see, on the flip side of that, I also see, these generational things where, it's just the dysfunction is passed down from generation to generation. And even, the current generation, from kid to kid to kid in the same household. It's just
right. Grandpa's in
unbelievable.
prison, dad's in prison, kids in prison. Like there's
Right. It just is just generation, or just simply, mom or dad, either way, just, too busy to parent, just too busy to do their own thing, to not, I don't know, you hate to say not give a shit, but sometimes I think they just throw their hands up and they just don't give a shit. They expect the school to do their job, but then when the school tries to do their job, then they have an issue with how their child's being disciplined, or the fact that they're being disciplined at all. So, we have this whole
exactly. I understand the
generation of
school
bad kids. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's it's bad.
Out here. It's gotten to a point where the schools aren't allowed to discipline the kids.
Yeah.
And so they are forced to have children in their classrooms who are disruptive, who are cussing the teachers, who are fighting with other kids. And the teachers have to throw their hands up. There's literally nothing they can do to stop these kids, because they're not allowed to punish them. They can't put them in, a separate room. They can't do anything. It's really out of control. I've seen it actually happening.
What about in-school suspension? What about out-of-school suspension? What about the friggin' principal? What about the administration of the building? Why? Oh my God.
The principal's hands are tied. When they try to discipline the kids, the parents come in, and, the parents have money. And so they basically stop that. So these teachers and these administrators are forced to have these kids in their schools that have money, that are nothing but trouble.
That's great.
We're not going to fund your school, and we're not going to, give you our donations and all that if you punish our kid. And so it's a lot of entitled kids acting out.
And a whole generation of degenerates who, by the way, if you think about this, that when we are really old, these are the ones that are going to be, running this country. We're screwed. We are completely screwed.
And these kids are trust fund. A lot of these kids are trust fund babies, so they don't even need the school. I mean, they do need schooling, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like they're never going to have to go get a real job or anything like that. So it's like they just skate their way through.
It's really ridiculous. Honestly,
I couldn't be a teacher. Never.
No.
Ever.
No. I can see the weariness on these teachers, and a lot of them just kind of walk in, shaking their heads, throwing their hands in the air, going, "Well, what time? When is 2:10? What time is it?" They don't give a shit. They're just over it. They don't care anymore because they've been forced to not care.
Well, I think that's when they should go, because they're helping nobody with that kind of attitude. Like, there is a lot.
What are they supposed to do? Their job is to teach.
Right.
Yeah, well,
their job is to teach, not imagine sitting there watching the same kid bully the same kids over and over every single day in your classroom, and there's literally nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. Yep.
And when you're really supposed to be teaching the kids, you're spending so much time trying to separate kids and trying to keep the peace that you can't even teach. It's so out of control.
It really is. I mean, it really genuinely is.
I'd be out until I got fired. that kid would be sitting under the desk the whole time. It's really the truth. Like I wouldn't put up with it. It's your classroom, your rules. And there is nothing in me that would say it's okay for you to behave poorly.
Mm-hmm.
I would call the other parent that they were bullying and saying, call up the school, make a stink. I wouldn't let it get away with. I just, it's wrong.
I agree, but then you have Facebook groups of mothers starting these Facebook groups where all they do is get on Facebook and bitch and complain about the school and the things that are happening in it when they don't even really know what's happening, and they're spreading false information. It's horrible. I mean, it's really horrible.
Well, I told you this. I told you yesterday. Emily came out of the car and she was so upset, and she was saying, "Well, there goes my 8th grade trip. It's taken away. For what? Some kids were shoving in the hallway, so they took it away from everybody."
That's what they have to do. That's the problem. They have to take it away from everybody because they're not allowed to punish individual kids.
Well, if you know the culprit, they got to go down. Come on. Everybody should not be punished for one person's action. They really shouldn't.
Well, the school calls the parents, Robin. They call the parents, and the parents don't give a shit. So now what are they going to do?
Well, he's going to hear from me because I'm pissed off. Because in the beginning of the year, I told him no more of this corporal punishment. If you know the person doing it, they are to be punished. It's not everybody. Oh, no, we're not going to do that this year. Oh, but now you are? Every 8th grader looks
Yeah, it's really
forward to
unfair.
this.
Of course we do. It's not fair.
If you want it, you want to go, you have to earn it back. Oh, no. Mm-mm.
We got rid of our dress code. We don't have a dress code now. At our school.
The girls cannot wear shorts. Sleeveless shirts I can understand.
Why? Why can you understand?
Um,
Why can't girls wear tank tops?
well, I don't know. It maybe because I'm going to tell the truth that the bodacious girls,
Mm-hmm.
it could really cause a distraction and
To the boys?
cause them humiliation and being picked on. Since they're not disciplining for anything, why create something? That's it.
I don't know. I don't think that if they can't control themselves, that's their problem, not the girl's problem.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. I would just be trying to avoid the situation. Like a boy shouldn't wear short shorts up his ass either. Like I don't think that it's one. If the girls can't wear it, the boys can't wear it either.
Well,
And
then
I think
that's like
that
saying that the boys can't go shirtless when they're playing their sports and stuff.
Oh, my husband will agree with you. He says what's good for one is good for the other.
Yes.
well, that's like these boys walking around with their pants down below their ass cheeks. I can't stand it. I don't want to see your underwear.
Oh no, that's another
It's
thing that drives
disgusting.
me nuts. Just because the way it started was prison, honestly, because
Yes,
they're
it's
not
exactly
allowed
where it
to wear
started.
belts, and their pants would always fall down. I always say, is this the role model you want?
Well, right, exactly. And besides that, I mean, I heard that signifies something else in prison as well.
Oh, not me. I know.
Hmm.
Never heard that.
Hmm.
I
I
gotta,
just saw a story yesterday that came up on my on my main page, and it was a father who was standing up for his daughters for the dress code, and I wanted to see if I could find it. Um,
I don't know. I just, who wants to see your underwear where your butthole is? Really, that's really my biggest thing.
It's really disgusting, quite frankly. It's really disgusting. I mean, would you do that if you weren't wearing any? I'm just saying. I just, it's just gross.
Sweet Pea, I could be wrong.
I
Rappers
found it.
could have started the baggy pants. I don't know. But I really thought it was prison because they wore no belts.
Okay, this I put it in the private chat. It was about the homecoming dresses. That's what it was. I put it back there so you can see.
All right, let me. Oh, they have restrictions on that? That's bad. Let's
We
see.
don't have any restrictions, so let me tell you something. Oh my God, some of these girls.
It said a floor.
She's wearing what they had a problem with?
Yes.
Okay.
It says a Florida dad is going viral for his response to critics who called his daughter's homecoming dresses too revealing. He's a news anchor in Orlando, and he shared a photo on Facebook of himself posing with his daughters, 17 and 14. My daughters look a little too good on homecoming night. Believe it or not, they're even more beautiful on the inside. He posted the photo as a proud dad moment. He said on Good Morning America, he posted the photo as a proud dad moment on the night that his daughters, who are a senior and a freshman at the same high school, would be attending their only homecoming dance together. Later that night, he checked his phone and saw a photo. The photo had received more than double the comments that he received on his average posts. As I looked, I saw sort of a nasty comments that I'm a bad father. How could you? So scandalous. That sort of rhetoric happening. I was stunned. Among the comments that Austin said his post received were statements such as, those girls are too young to be dressing so provocatively. They should have respect for themselves. So sad that parents think it's okay to send the young ladies out with everything showing. He also has a 7-year-old daughter, and he said he was shocked that people who didn't personally know him or his family would comment on his kids, and especially on their appearance. He said he also immediately saw a double standard in how people responded to his daughter's dresses versus if he had posted a photo with his son. You would never see anybody comment on your son's clothes. That would never happen. They could be out there in their Speedos for their swim team, and nobody has a problem with that. He said that his daughters went to homecoming in a big group with 24 females, and all the girls' dresses were the same length as his daughters. He said there's a total double standard when it comes to how girls are critiqued for their dress and how guys are critiqued for their dress, which is non existent. You can wear whatever you want when you're a guy, but girls are held accountable for whatever they wear in all social situations. He said, "Let me get some.
His
Let's get
daughters
some.
don't look bad, so
Let's get some so clear. It's not my daughter's job to make sure your son is focused in school. Also, not her job to dress hideous enough to where your son doesn't assault her. If I start dictating what my daughters wear, I'm going to teach them 3 things. They'll start to hate me for arbitrary rules. They'll start to lie to me. Or, maybe even worse, that it's okay for a man to tell them what to wear because they look too good." So there's that.
I don't believe his daughters would dress poorly.
I mean, I see that side of it too. I do. I see that side.
They're not dressed poorly. If they were, you know, I don't know. Even homecoming, it would have to be something the school required.
Mm-hmm. But I did think that, what he said, I agree with. It's not my daughter's job to make sure your son is focused in school, and it's also not her job to dress hideous enough to where your son doesn't assault her.
No, that he shouldn't be assaulted. Assault. No boy should be assaulting anybody for their dress. No. Mm-mm.
Yep, it's nice to see a father stand up and
Well, they can look decent. They didn't look bad at all. They really didn't. Those girls were just normal. Those were normal dresses. Am I wrong?
no, those are just not. That's what I'm saying though. It's
Yeah,
like
they're normal. They
it's a
probably
double
bought
standard.
them in the junior section that was set up especially for homecoming.
My daughter doesn't have any restriction for prom other than it's got to be a certain amount of inches above the knee. It can't be any more than that. You really don't want some girl walking around with her booty hanging out.
When you're on the water polo team, your bathing suit literally goes up the crack of your butt. That's how the
They don't
that's
have
how
that
this
here. We have
that's
no.
how this
We don't.
the reason they do that, and I hate it, but the reason they do that is because so you can't grab them under the water. But that is the actual uniform. That is
Oh.
the what you wear for water polo. It's
Okay.
tight. It's as tight as you can make it so that they can't grab at their uniforms underneath the water.
And boys don't wear speedos,
And
so
they do wear speedos for
not
swim
in
and
my team, not in my school for swim. No. Mm-mm.
they can wear the shorts. They do make shorts now that they can wear, but most of the guys wear speedos because they're faster in a speedo. And so it's like you can't wear a speedo and not be revealing. You can't. It's impossible.
Michelle, I got to tell you, the easiest thing is the uniform, but again, parents stood up to it and said, "My child can't express themselves with a uniform. They should be able to wear what they want every day." I just think it would be easier. I think it would be easier on children having to keep up with the Joneses. Um, and it's easier for the mothers. I'm going to tell you, I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, sneakers. My daughter's sneakers. She cannot wear like name brand sneakers. I'm like, I'm breaking the rules right now. She has these Adidas sneakers. Um, but I couldn't find the ones that they were asking for. They want a plain white sneaker, white bottom. Ugh, I was so over it. In high school, she'll be told what sneaker. They'll sell them.
Oh my God. Wow, that's crazy. Is it like Keds or something? Like, can she get like Keds, with the white top, white bottom, like just a little slip on sneaker?
No, it's cross something. And they sell everything. They sell every single from the uniform, and then she
Oh
has
my
to wear
God.
she
That's a
has
moneymaker for sure.
Doc Martens for shoes that don't have the high top. Um, and she'll get them in ninth grade, and then they will probably last her up until like 11th. And then they will only start feeling good in 11th grade because they cut the back of your foot.
So that seems really stupid to me. I mean, honestly. How dumb is that?
I mean, because they
So,
want every kid in the same shoe.
yeah, but if they're not comfortable, as a parent, I would be like, I'm not going to have my kid cutting up the back of their foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
You get over it. I mean, you just get over it.
It's so silly to me.
And in 12th grade, she gets to wear her penny loafers again.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, that's what she's wearing now. She wears penny loafers now.
I remember wearing penny loafers and putting a penny in there.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, like the shiny, brand new, shiny penny.
It's whatever. I mean, the sneakers part doesn't, and really the shoe part doesn't get me. It's just, some kids can't afford that $200 sweatshirt.
That's a lot of money. It really is a lot of money.
It's avoided. A lot of New York schools are going to uniforms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. I really don't. I really think that could be a good thing. I think that there would be a lot less problems if schools wore uniforms. Like they tried to do that with us. Well, now instead it went the complete opposite way. And now they're allowed to wear hats. They're allowed to wear pajama pants. Like, are you kidding me? This is how we prepare our children for the professional world, right?
Right.
Let's just let them out to do whatever they want to do because COVID did that and they just laid in their beds while they did the schoolwork. It's just, I can't with it. It's just really out of control. It really makes me infuriated, actually.
Yeah, I think
because let me tell you something. They're if you dress for success, you act a certain way. And let me tell you something. They act like I can't even. Ugh.
Well, what is a kid really going to learn if they're wearing pajamas to school? They're going to be tired all day. It's just
My daughter wore pajama pants with a hoodie to school today.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. It's raining here. So she's like, should I put on my Dickies or should I keep these on? I said, those look cute. Just wear them.
Yeah. But when you see a whole building full of them looking like they just rolled out of bed,
They all
really
do it
irritating.
now.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, they all do it. They all do it now.
I know they all do it, but it doesn't make it okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you you have to dress to be successful. I'm sorry. It's just they're just never going to be.
The whole thing in my school is you are going to. They are not just teaching them school; they're teaching them how to survive outside.
Well, that's my whole point. Right? Exactly that.
Here, kids act as if they are dogs or cats, and someone leads them around the school. What does that mean?
Well, that's like, Tara, that's like, remember I told you about the woodland creatures? We have the woodland creatures, remember?
Oh, yeah, let's not talk about
that. Okay, so it's the same thing. Basically, same thing. It's that.
Boxes to go to the bathroom. Huh? They want litter boxes.
Oh my God, yes. They think they're, I can't. I cannot with it. They think they're freaking animals. Like, I can't. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, how could you say no
to one
thing and allow another? I mean, it just really, if you're a cat, you're
it's
a
just
cat.
all weird.
Marissa just realized that crazy lady down in Georgia, the Eileen lady from Jersey, the Jersey style lady, she just realized that was one of her old Patreons. And now she's like, that's a Patreon of mine. She threatened Tiffany's life on my live. And she did. She threatened Tiffany.
Oh, it's crazy stuff.
And the cops are there. Apparently that woman assaulted Bullhorn, and she had her own bullhorn, and she almost hit this lady that was raking with the bullhorn. And she,
Oh
I
my
guess, almost hit
God.
somebody with her car. Like, yeah, so the cops are there. We'll
This is
see if
really
they
getting to
remove
be
her.
bad. This is
It
getting to
is.
be bad, bad. Really
I,
bad. Bad,
I
bad, bad.
really hope that they all stay safe down there.
This is that lady from the other night.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was really processed as being arrested.
Is she being arrested?
Someone's being arrested, it says.
I don't know. I'm on Justin's, and he turned the camera away from her.
I'm on Bullhorn Betty. And
Oh, her
she
camera's
has the
pointed right
baby
at her.
carriage again.
Yeah, with the dog in it.
That's so weird. Uh-oh. It's saying
That
Dolly
not
touched
taunt
her.
her.
Is he there?
Dolly grabbed the bullhorn out of her hand,
Oh, no.
but she was trying to hit somebody with it.
Well, it's all on tape, right? Come on.
I hope so.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, people are saying that Dolly's going to jail?
Well, they're saying
What?
Dolly hit her.
That's the woman that got the citation for littering when she threw the ripped up money on the ground.
Oh, my goodness. Well, she's quite happy, this lady.
Yeah, what is she happy about? She's freaking nuts,
Who
man.
is that? Who is that lady?
Jersey
Her
Cat?
name? No, not Jersey
Jersey
Cat.
Girl?
Jersey Style. I thought somebody said Jersey Girl before, but it was Jersey Style. But yeah, I'd been saying Jersey Girl for the last few days. But Marissa corrected me. Well, she didn't correct me, but she said it's Jersey Style. But her name is Eileen, and she used to be on Marissa's panel all the time. I need to really find a stream with her on there. She's nuts.
Oh, my God. Dolly said he doesn't want to go to jail. Oh, no.
Sierra, she is wacko. Is Dolly live?
I don't think so. I think it's Justin.
And
Justin,
Bullhorn?
Betty, and that's it. Not even Molly.
Yeah, Marissa hasn't been going live much from there. She's just been doing daily recaps.
Oh,
when
wait,
she
she
gets
said
back.
she wasn't going to go live.
Oh wait, what's happening?
I don't know. She was walking.
I Justin, follow her with your camera.
Betty has a clear one. I don't know where. She's now on. She went off to the side. I don't know where she went.
Justin's following her. Where is she? Oh, she's in her car.
She's leaving the carriage there?
I don't know.
I know she'll go back to her camera.
Who is that person yelling?
That's that Jersey whatever.
The one at the end of the driveway is?
No, I don't know who she is. I'm running my
People
stream.
keep saying QB. What's QB?
Queen Bee. I don't know who she is.
They were saying that somebody was recording Betty behind her back yesterday putting on QB.
Yeah, and they've also been doing it for another creator too, a male.
I'm what do you call it? I'm in here running a stream and I'm modding in Dolly's. Justin's.
Sweepy, I don't understand the stroller either. I don't know. Yes, Robin, that's the one that Dolly was calling a crack hoe.
Justin's
Oh, the
laughing.
stroller? You didn't know what the stroller is, Sweepy? She carries her dog around in it. Did Marissa just say, let's put the dogs on the barbecue?
Why does Bullhorn Betty have to take police away from Quentin case? This is not true. These people are not out looking for Quentin. These are different people. They have different jobs.
Marissa's taunting Eileen. She says, you're not tough. You're just a little baby. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's poke the crazy lady. But no, there's no issues with them out there until somebody else goes out there and causes issues with them.
Right, they send them in.
Tara, what do you think of Marissa's bright pink shoes?
I like them.
They're quite the fashion statement.
Not for me, but I'm sure they're, they look good on her.
Right? She has lost weight.
Oh, she lost a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy, 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 crazy.
It's usually not like this at 1 p.m.
Well, that lady's there. Whenever she comes is a problem.
She's nuts, man.
Somebody said I'm for Jersey and I don't claim her. Well, what are you going to do? Hopefully nothing happens. I mean, everybody should just go give Justin some love. Dolly didn't hit anybody, apparently. He just took the bullhorn out of the woman's hand.
Yeah, I heard
He
he
was
just
acting
took
like she
it.
was going to hit somebody.
But I'm sure if he did hit her, there will be clips posted. I don't see him hitting her, not when he knows all those cameras are
No
there.
way. I don't see him to be that type either.
I mean, apparently he has DV charges on his record. I don't know about them for real, so I don't want to
Yeah, I
speak
don't
on
know
them.
either. Oh, Buddy's in here.
But he's in where?
Justin's.
Oh, because last night his title was against them. He was saying Big Mouth Marissa, Justin, and BHB or some shit like that. He had like 4 people in his live.
It's so ridiculous.
September cracks me up.
I don't know. I mean, what do you all think? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
They need to get that woman out of there. Like September said, anytime she's there, she causes issues.
Yeah, I think
Or you said
somebody's
that.
gonna end up getting hurt. That's what I think, and it's bad.
Well, a woman like that shouldn't be hurting anybody. Like, she shouldn't be trying to.
No, but you know what? People are crazy, Tara, and they get violent.
Michelle, there's 3 neighbors. 2 of them hate Leilani and her family, And then the other guy is the French fry guy. Yeah, Jane Avery, I think that's the whole objective here, to get everybody off the street. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh shit, there's been a development in the Gabby Petito case. So one of the officers that was in Moab that I pulled them over just got arrested for domestic violence.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah, they just confirmed the officer was arrested and biased against Gabby. He was.
The French fry guy is friends with them.
He threw french fries at Dolly, Sweet Pea.
And Justin was eating French fries the other night, and I said, "Save those fries. Retaliate." I don't know. I think it's crazy. I'm glad that the Gabby Petito guy got arrested. That cop. I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. But that makes sense why he didn't really take Gabby seriously, because if he also abuses women, then he's going to show more sympathy for Brian than what he did for Gabby.
Looks like everything is calm and cool right now. She went to the fence. She's not being let in, so
They haven't let her in since she got there.
I'm not sure if the cop is still there or they left.
Wait, someone in Justin's chat just said they took the dogs but wouldn't take Tweaker, left my ass off. Who took the dogs? Did the dogs get into the backyard?
I don't know. Oh, cop's still there. Good question.
Justin said, go do a rail, honey. Oh, so since all like the Christmas stuff is starting to come out now, the stores are carrying the Cella's chocolate covered cherries. Oh my god,
Oh, those are so good.
they are so good. My husband likes the chocolate oranges. I'm like, oh no, I don't want those.
Oh my God. You'll all be better sticking with white boy lockdown. Oh my goodness. People are something else, huh?
Wait, what about White Boy?
Or somebody's advertising for him.
Oh
And
goodness,
Justin's.
hasn't he been promoting them though, or no? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I'm still
It
subbed
says
to him,
Dolly
but
attacked him.
oh goodness.
Never saw that. Whose dogs did they take behind the fence? Is
I
it
think
theirs?
Eileen's.
Oh, the one in the carriage?
I think so. How many does she have in there?
I think she's in the backyard now. I
She
thought it
found
was
her
only one.
tribe. I don't know. Sleepy. Oh my god. Sleepy in September. They're killing me. I don't think White Boy is there, but they're advertising his channel on Justin's chat.
I don't know.
Wait, there's an old grumpy guy that wanted Marissa to flash him. Did she do it?
Oh, I don't know. Who was that?
I don't
Was
know.
it the
Susie
French
was
fry
talking
guy?
about it. I don't know.
They don't scream all the time, only sometimes. Yeah, I don't think I could take like a constant yelling and wondering what's coming next either. Like,
Well, how many arrests have been made already of the protesters? Like at least 5 or 8. I'd be scared to death. I don't want to go to jail.
oh, I don't know who he is. I don't know who that is. There is a lady on life support, right?
I think so, but I saw on one of the haters chats where somebody was like, they wouldn't even let the neighbor die in peace or some shit like that. So I'm not sure if she's passed on or
No, I saw an
what's going on.
ambulance come get her the other day. She was having trouble breathing.
Well, then somebody was in Marissa's comments on one of her lives saying that they need to stop playing the baby sounds because somebody down the street just miscarried. I don't like the baby crying
I don't
sounds
like the
either.
baby sounds either. To me, that's just talking to people. Betty's reporting a complaint. Hmm. Justin and Betty both have the same view. Nothing. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't do it either, Sweet Pea. Michelle, you might be right. Seems like the people come out at nighttime that are a little bit more rambunctious. They are the locals that go to work and then come out. Oh, he's going to members only? Why? I wonder why. And Betty's going members only. Oh, yeah.
Probably because people are acting so outrageous. It's out of control. These chats. You can't even keep up with them. It's terrible.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a member in both.
Well, I'm not a member in Betty's. I can tell you that.
All right. So I think I'm going to end it so that we can go in and help Justin.
Okay.
It seems like
I'll come in as soon
having
as
a
I
hard
can.
time.
Yeah, I'll come in as soon as I can.
Okay, well, I'm not a member, so I'll be
Oh,
watching
he
on the
ended. He ended
outside.
it.
Oh, he said he's
Oh,
coming
he
right
ended
back.
it? Oh, boy.
He did end it.
Yeah, he said he's coming right back. I don't know if he's doing a members only like whole stream or just the chat is going to be members only. I don't know.
Mm. Do we get to watch? Even Betty's doing it too, is right. She's doing it right. But I will end it so that everybody can go over and give them the support and
Yeah, I'll be in as soon as I can.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All right,
right.
guys. I love you all. Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, everybody,
Yes,
for
thank you.
coming. And
Thank you for having this stream today.
oh, you can watch, but just not comment.
Oh, okay. Well,
Cool.
that's probably okay because I mean, you know, people, it's going to bring down the trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's better that way.
Yeah.
The mods can't keep up. It's people can't do it.
I just timed out
So, all right, guys.
a member,
I
so
got,
don't worry
I
about it.
got to take this phone call. I'll call you back. I'll
All right.
call you
We'll
after,
talk to you
Tara.
later.
All right. All right. Love
Love
you,
you.
honey. Bye.
Love you. Thank you all for being here. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.